各位亲爱的网友朋友，大家好。
Hello, my dear friends. Hello, everyone.
先祝福大家。
So first of all, I wish you Happy Moon Festival, auspiciousness, longevity, and happiness for the whole family. Wish fulfillment. Buddha light shine on you all. Thank you, Grandmaster. So today, I'm here in Xinbei Bodhi Meditation Center in Taiwan. Thank you, Grandmaster. We are very honored and very fortunate to be with you, Grandmaster, to celebrate the festival. And we also wish you Happy Moon Festival. Grandmaster, Happy Moon Festival. Thank you, Grandmaster said. So today, I'm so happy to see so many of our brothers and sisters here. And it's been a long time I haven't seen you. I miss you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we all miss Grandmaster so much. They all left home so early to wait for you here. And today, on the way to the center here, I was thinking it's Moon Festival and Mid-Autumn Festival. I saw there's still some students walking Energy Bagua, even on the festival. So in Taiwan, it looks like Energy Bagua is really, really popular. Yes, yes. In Taiwan, there are many people benefited from Energy Bagua. This is not because we promote it. It's just because Energy Bagua is effective. Yes, yeah. Good, okay. So that's what we call when the wine is very good. Everybody, even if it's stored somewhere very secret, then people will still come here to try it. So how's the result? How effective it is? Oh, there's so many people benefited. Today, I invited a few of them to report their benefits. Is that okay? Sure, yeah. Let's first invite Ling Shufeng from Chiayi. Ling Shufeng from Chiayi in Taiwan. Okay, hello. Please take your seat. Don't be nervous, okay? Yeah, we have so many people and you're in front of camera. You might be nervous, but don't worry. Yeah, just take it easy. Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, teachers. Hello, everyone. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival. I'm from Chiayi. My name is Ling Shufeng. I'm 48 years old. I've already practiced Energy Bagua over 7 years. Oh, okay. You don't need to be nervous. Okay. Yeah, we just, we can just talk naturally. Oh, are you 38 years? Oh, 48? Oh, well, before you practice Energy Bagua, what kind of issues do you have? Oh, she said, I don't sweat, and also urination problems at night. Yeah, because I do not sweat. How many years you don't sweat? It's already 40 years. You are only 48 years. From 8 years old, you stop sweating? Well, before walking Energy Bagua, she said, I don't sweat at all for so long. But in Taiwan, in the summer, it's very hot, right? Yeah, so she said, yes, it's very hot, but I try to sweat. But I still cannot sweat. Even if I do exercise, I cannot sweat. Oh, maybe you're just a celebrity. Yeah, maybe you can apply for Guinness record of non-sweating. It's very rare. Yeah, you can sleep on a white jade and the whole house would be full of ice. Oh.
应该会对自己的身体影
So
响很大呀。
this will affect you a lot, right? Yes, yes, she said. Yeah. So the metabolism is not good at all. Grandmaster said, that's for sure. You know, normal people, if you work, you do some labor or exercise, or when it's hot, would naturally sweat. Well, if you can naturally sweat, you never even think it's a problem. When you stop sweating, however, you would feel, oh no, it's so uncomfortable, like it's so suffocating. And we sometimes would think these kind of people, you might be very cold. Yeah, so she said, yeah, I cannot take anything cold. And in the summer, yeah, whenever I have anything cold, my stomach is like subtracting. And does it affect your sleep? She said, I have a lot of like very frequent urination. So how frequent? About every half an hour, sometimes every 1 hour. Oh, that's very annoying. Yeah, it's because you will feel very annoying, right? Because, yeah, you always need to go to the washroom. That's not annoying. Yeah, you know, because I work in a supermarket and I'm a cashier, and you know, if I leave my position, then I have to have someone to replace me and do the cashier. Yeah. So, yeah, yes, when you go to the washroom, definitely you will have to have someone. Yeah. Actually, you probably should ask your manager to come over here to do cashier, because yeah, it's very inconvenient when you have to go to the washroom a lot and working as a cashier. Well, I'm just guessing. Don't be angry, okay? I'm just guessing. This is the first time I hear about this. So, would it even affect, you know, having children, like your fertility? Yeah, because it has something to do with kidney, right? Yeah, it's not something. It's not just cold, right? So, yeah, because it affects my work, and also when I was sleeping, I wasn't able to sleep at all, because like every half an hour, 1 hour, I have to get up. Yeah, so a lot of times I need to get up at 5 or 6 times a night. Now you speak very fast. Yeah, yeah, maybe it's because you're nervous. So urinate during the night, at least, usually 3 to 4 times. But when it's a menstrual period, she said she will have to go to the washroom like 5, 6 times a night. Oh no, Ms. Lee, I have to remind everyone. Yeah, I have to pretend to be very serious. This is a very dangerous sign. Anyone, if your night urination, if it's more than 2 times, then you need to see the doctor right away. If you cannot book an appointment with the doctor, then come and see me at once. Or if you cannot see me, then go learn Energy Bagua right away. Wow, 5 or 6 times at night to go to the washroom. How can you sleep? Oh no, your body must be, yeah, it's like very hard. It's being hurt at all times. If you have to go to the washroom at night over 2 times or even 3 times, I would say it's very, very dangerous. Because every time we have some new friends here, a lot of them haven't heard what I said, and some of them, they probably forget. If you have to go to the washroom at night over 2 times, if occasionally you have to go to the washroom several times, maybe because after a party you have some friends over and then you drank a lot of, a lot of drinks, that doesn't count. But if it happens always, then it's very dangerous. So your problem actually, made me talk so much. So if you have to get up so many times, how can you rest during the night? And if you still need to work in the daytime, that's very hard. Yeah, that's really torture. Yeah, it's very hard, very hard. However, yes, I discovered Energy Bagua and saved me. So when did you start Energy Bagua? So 7 or 8 years ago, like 2016. Oh, it was because she said her father had a stroke, and she realized that health is so important. And I saw, oh, every brother, sister, they are sweating, and only me not sweating. And so I put it very seriously. Yeah, not sweating really makes me, well, it's really a big problem for me. And also hands and feet are very cold and always afraid of cold in the winter. Because I work in the supermarket, they always use air conditioning. And my whole body is very uncomfortable, and all the pores like never sweat. And so whenever I'm having a break, or if I don't have to work, then I will try not to use air conditioning at all. Yeah. So I can feel your body is like you have a shell covering you, and it's not breathable. So coldness cannot come out, and then the heat will not go inside. It's like you are blocked with the shell. Yeah. However, well, Grandmaster said, luckily in 2016 you started to walk Energy Bagua. You discovered Energy Bagua. Yes, after about 1 year, the sweating issue completely changed. It's like over 40 years of no sweating now completely changed after 1 year of Energy Bagua. Wow. Thank you, Grandmaster. Energy Bagua allowed me to benefit tremendously. So, like this summer, when it's hot, would you sweat? Yeah, I will sweat. Yeah. After I walk Energy Bagua, yes, I will sweat. When I look at your eyes, yeah, your eyes are like a young girl, very bright, very pretty. Yeah, your eye shape is very pretty, and now your eyes are glowing. So this is a very auspicious kind of eyes. So you definitely will feel much better. Yeah, I feel so much better. Oh my gosh, this is like a complete transformation. Let's look at, before practicing Energy Bagua, look at that. The first picture is before, and the second is after. Oh, okay. Give her a round of applause. Wow, a complete different person. You look like 20 years younger. Yeah. How about that frequent urination? Yeah. After 2-3 months, completely changed. I can sleep very well. So let's talk about your daytime when you're working. How many hours would you need to? Yeah, about 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, it's very normal. Yeah. Before it was like half an hour or 1 hour. Yeah, maybe your boss would say, oh, maybe before you were trying to work less, huh? You go to the washroom and play with your cell phone. No, not now anymore. What about your night? Yeah, I can sleep very well. When I lie down, I will be able to fall asleep right away and sleep through the night. Occasionally, we'll go to the washroom. Yeah, occasionally we'll get up only once. And sometimes not even once. Yes. sometimes sleep through the night, and occasionally just once.
这个
So,
像您这个现在的这种状况和
so
反应哈，就我
in
认
your
为
current
已经
situation,
就是
I
非常
think
健康
you are
的
already a very, very healthy person. That's really wonderful. Yeah, she said, I'm now so much healthier, and my life, yeah, it's like I'm a new person. I have a new life. Wow. I'm so grateful for Grandmaster. Wow. Oh, wow, so beautiful. Wow. Look. Look like Chen Zhixian is a Korean film star. Really look like that film star. I'm so grateful for Grandmaster. Yeah, I really need to let everybody know about Energy Bagua. You're lucky, Grandmaster said. You're very fortunate.
哎，我想了解一下啊。
Oh, okay. I'd like
我
to
想了
know
解一下，那么在2016年的时候，
in
你是在什
2016,
么样的情况下，知道八卦内功？
how did you get to know Energy Bagua? It's because my father's stroke, and I should thank my father because of his stroke.
我们新加八卦点哈，
嘉义新家公园。
Oh, in Chiayi, there's a Xinjia Park.
新家公园。
It's a park called Xinjia Park. They just established, it was newly established Energy Bagua practice point at that time. And so your father had a stroke, and so they were giving out some posters, and so they gave a poster to my brother.
八卦内功的宣传单，
And so they gave one poster to my brother,
你这个就拿去给推爸爸去走。我说。
and they said, you can let your father to come and walk. And I think, but my father had stroke, so I thought, yeah, because father had stroke, I think we cannot have anyone to have stroke anymore. I think there's a crisis there. So I think I should go and walk Energy Bagua. And I didn't expect that I benefit so much. So I walked until now. I mean, all the way now.
周红师姐，
Oh, so that was Sister Zhou Hong. Talk to you and introduce you to Energy Bagua. So we should give a round of applause to Sister Zhou Hong. Is she here? Is she here today?
明天来，
Oh,
明天后天。
oh, maybe tomorrow or another day, because today there are very limited seats here. So she probably will come another time.
他的点长善享师姐
And also the leader of their Energy Bagua practice point, Shan Xiang, Sister Shan Xiang, is very, very kind too. Is she here?
善享师姐。
Yeah, Shan Xiang, that's
谢谢，
Sister
谢谢
Shan Xiang.
你，
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she looked after every member of that Energy Bagua practice point. Wow, you helped a lot of people. Yeah, she helped me to grow, and she cared about us and guide us. And Sister Zhou, yeah,
关怀跟支
yeah.
持下，让我有所成长。
So I'm growing. Yeah.
我很感恩师傅哈。
I'm growing because of their help and care, and because of Grandmaster, I'm so grateful. I grow so much. Thank you.
学到老，
Yeah. So, yeah, it's never too old to learn.
就是大家可能没有那么多经验。
Yeah, maybe you're not very experienced in doing a lot of things, and nobody, have the opportunity to share with you. But we have this online classroom, so I share my knowledge and my experiences with you so that you can benefit a little, right?
家庭对我的父母
Yeah, this really helped benefited my family, my parents, and this helps your health and your happiness. Yes, okay, wonderful.
送个小礼物啊。
Should we give this sister a present?
那
Yeah.
感恩师傅啊。
Thank
师傅真的好
you,
感恩
thank
你
you,
我爱你哦
Grandmaster. I'm so grateful. I love you so much.
那我送你一个呢，就是我
Okay.
亲手搓的啊。
I'll
这个
give you
哎
this
玻璃
blessed
还
beads
这个
that I
真的吗
made them myself.
八宝
Wow.
林珠哈，
This
这个珠子呢
precious
是我的
blessed
意念就是
bead,
辟邪气的。
and it helps to
很多这
dispel
个邪气
evil
呢，都是
chi,
你自己
evil
不知不觉之
energy.
中
A lot
包
of
括瘟疫也
times,
是
maybe
邪气哈，
without
包
even
括
knowing,
每一
even
次病倒啊
the
感冒都是
pandemic,
邪
you
气
know,
哈。
and every
对
time you get
那这个是
cold
针
or
对那
any
个也
illness,
是
it's
叫做
also kind of
蛊惑
you
啊
know,
也叫蛊毒，
evil
这个是
energy.
很阴的，比
And
鬼都可怕。
yeah, so
啊
this
鬼的
bead
话，
is
日常懂
especially
的人处理一下
for
就是
like
这个蛊
demonic
毒中了之后
energy.
能够解
It's
的人不多
even
哈。
worse
对，
than
所以我
the
们带上
ghost.
它
And
呢，
when
就
you
是
catch
有
that
可
kind
能
of
会避
energy,
开
it's very,
蛊
very
毒
hard.
对
So
你的
when you
侵
wear
袭
this,
啊。
it
哎，那
possibly will
好，
help you
希
to
望你健康长
avoid
寿哈。
the attack of demonic energy. So thank you, Grandmaster. Thank you.
之后好好继续走哈。
And
将来还能
continue
帮更
to
多的人。
walk well and try to help more
现在是
people.
副店长了。
Oh, she's now the
Oh.
deputy leader of that Energy Bagua practice point
我
already.
们能
Yeah,
让更多的
okay.
人受益哈。
Yeah,
就是像
when
你
we
刚才
help
讲的
more
周师
people
姐
to
啊，
benefit,
还现在我们
like
店
that
长，
Joe,
对
Sister
大家的
Joe
关
and
怀是
the
他们都
leader
是
of the Energy
自
Bagua
己受
practice
益。
point,
反正我接
they
下来我还要去
benefit
练嘛，
themselves
一
and
个人练也是
they
练，
practice
帮助大家
themselves.
教会大
Well,
家一起练。
yeah,
你
they will
顺便
practice
做功德的
anyways,
事
and
情，
at the
对不
same
对？
time, they
这
can
样你
help
会更
others
好。
and walk
我
together.
们现在
And
开始懂得叫
so
功德了
that
哈，
also
功
brings
德与
you
业力哈。
even
所以当你有
merits.
那么
Now
多
you
的功德
understand
的时候，
merits. When you have a
将
lot
来
of
都是
merits in the
事事
future,
如意吉。
everything will be auspicious and wishes will be fulfilled.
好，谢谢您，
Received.
谢谢您的分享哈。
Yeah, thank
好，
you,
谢
thank
谢
you,
谢谢。
thank you.
对，
师傅，接
Yeah.
下来
So
我们要
next,
邀请来自台湾台
we
中
will
地区的
invite
黄彩淑师姐来分享
Huang
她的
Cai
受益。
Shu from
好
Taiwan,
哎
台中
Taichung,
的
台中
yeah,
台中，来，
Taichung
彩淑师姐来，
City
有
of
请。
Taiwan. So, yes, come over here.
好，来，请坐，请坐，黄师姐。
Okay,
哈
please take your seat. Huang, Sister Huang.
好，黄彩淑师姐。
Huang
哈
Cai Shu,
哎
Sister Huang Cai Shu.
老
Yeah.
师好，
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, teachers. Hello, everyone.
好好好，我们先来听听您的故事哈。
Okay, let's listen to
哎
your
我们就
story.
开门见山哈。
So, I'll be
您在
very
学习八
frank.
卦内功之前哈，
Before
您
you
有什么
start
样的
Energy
身体问
Bagua,
题啊之后得到
what
改善
issues
哈
do you
你
have?
之前是有什么样的健康问题吗？
And
我之前
after practicing Energy Bagua,
就有点小问题。
did you get better?
关
Well,
键是
before
最
she
关键
said,
的问题是
I have some small issues. What is the most important? Oh, insomnia. Oh.
大概48岁那年，
When I
我就
was
开始
48
失
years
眠
old, I
关
started
键
to have
到
insomnia.
接
Oh.
触八卦内功之前有几年的失眠？
So, how many years you had insomnia?
13年了，
13
About
年。
13 years.
那您失眠严重吗？
Is that very serious? Yeah, yeah,
像
yeah,
平均
yeah.
一晚上能睡3个钟头吗？
Can you sleep like 3 hours a night?
2-3个小时，
Yeah, around that, maybe maximum 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes even 1 hours, and sometimes 3, 4
那
hours.
这样应该说您这
So
个睡眠时间是不够的。
that's not enough, right?
这样的话，白天会昏昏沉沉吗？
So would you be very, dizzy and you're so you cannot focus? She said. Do you take medicine? Why do you not take medicine?
基本上是
Oh, because medicine are not very good for. Well, none of the medicines are too beneficial for our health. A lot of people would take sleeping pills as
我
well.
宁可让我不舒服，我也
Yeah, at least that can help them to sleep, but you don't, huh?
在台湾这么
Well,
犟的
you
人不多
persist that. Well, you're very stubborn, huh? Very few people in Taiwan is that stubborn. You're the third person that I see that are that stubborn.
自己是想说借着用动，
Yeah. So she said, I was hoping through exercise, maybe,
结果
yeah, through exercise to improve the situation that might be better. So what
您
was
之前做
the
过一些其他运动
result? Did you
来
do
改善
any exercises to improve?
有没有想办法来改善睡眠？
Did you try something to improve your sleep? Well, I didn't do specific exercise because I have a lot of housework. Yeah, I have to look after my husband and children. How many children? 3.
几个先生呢？
How many husbands?
一个。
Oh, Grandmaster. One is too like enough. Oh,
特别有趣，师傅哈。
yeah.
说现在睡不着觉。
Yeah, it's
跟我们宿
interesting. Sister Chai Su told us because she couldn't sleep, but her husband sleeps so
有
well.
时候真的
像什么一样？
She's well, he slept like a pig. Oh, it's a
然
pig.
后呢，他哎呦辗转反侧。
And so she's like
听起来
tossing
有时候真的是
back and forth on the bed, and sometimes, but her husband is sleeping so well, so he would like punch him
抬醒的时
or
候，哎，
kick
怎么了，
him.
虎哥？
And then after he woke up, he said, "What's the matter?"
很苦恼。
And
Right,
so
其实是
she
睡不
was
着觉之后
really
烦躁。
frustrating when she couldn't
可是她
sleep.
睡得
Yeah,
那么好，
very
还
frustrating.
能
But
打
he
呼，
slept so well and
还唱不
snoring
同的歌，
and sing different songs, snoring different sounds.
就反正就是打呼噜的一种，
Yeah, it's a kind of snoring. Yeah.
一会儿呼，一会儿哈。
Sometimes a whoo, sometimes ha.
啊，
Yeah. Oh, of course, that's very annoying.
这个只有失眠的人
Only people who have insomnia would be able to
所以你
understand.
形容你
Yeah.
老公像是一头
So that's why you describe your husband like a pig. Yeah, right. Okay.
你
Correct.
睡不着觉，你听的
Sorry.
声音最多就你老公的打呼。
Yeah, because when you couldn't sleep, you can only hear your husband snoring. That's so annoying and disappointing,
吵着我
right?
想睡就睡
And
不着
it's really bothering you, right? And you couldn't sleep. And then you started to walk Energy Bagua? Yeah.
家那个
Later, because my sister-in-law,
就是师傅要来台湾，
oh, because Grandmaster about to come to Taiwan. That was in 2019, in May. Oh, that was Bathing the Buddha festival ceremony.
看到师傅，然后就开始就认识。
And so I came and started to learn about Bodhi meditation. And then I started to practice Energy Bagua.
你就当时是每天去走，还是
So at that time, do you practice every day or just occasionally? Well, at that time, actually, Grandmaster,
早起的那种习惯，我真的是。
I have to tell you the truth. I'm still struggling to get up early
我们在那个
because,
5点半，
you know, my Energy Bagua practice point, they start at 5:30 a.m. Well, since you cannot sleep anyways, right? But that's in a different mood, right?
躺在床上听先生
Yeah, you'd rather lie on the bed and listen to your husband snoring.
就这样走一走，哎，真的受益很大。
But after I walked Energy Bagua, I benefited a lot.
3天打鱼。
Do you practice every day or occasionally? Oh, yeah, I practice every
刚才
day.
你的语气就是对于
Well,
天天去
but
早起
when
去
I
走
hear
这个
that
是有
you're quite
有问题。
unhappy about getting up
形容不容易
Oh,
那么
every day.
早起但是你还天天
getting up
早是吧
early.
是啊
Yeah,
现在
so
就觉得
she
这种
said, "Oh no, when I look at you, it's still very difficult for you to get up early." Yeah.
对自己本身会比较
I
好
know it's good for me.
什么方面都
Yeah.
赶上啊
And I benefited a lot physically. Let's do, okay, you make a decision. If you agree not to,
那你不用再来。
okay, practice Energy Bagua, then you will continue to have insomnia. Okay, you didn't understand? Okay, say you like to sleep up late, right?
从明天晚上开始，
But
你睡不着觉。
starting tomorrow, you don't need to get up early. But starting tomorrow night, you won't be able to sleep. Which one do you choose? Oh, I will choose get up early and practice every day
为了自己越来越好啊，当然
in order for me to get better and better, right?
点儿早，他虽然起不来，他每天都得
不是
Even
你
though
表
she,
情让我
well,
对你这
she's already the leader of the Energy Bagua practice point. Yeah. Well, you are the leader already, but you're like the yeah.
情愿啊，真的。
Yeah, like you're not willing to do that. No. I actually I am very willing to do that. Yeah.
但是我
I know you're very frank and you tell me the truth at the beginning. When you get up early, you didn't like it, but don't find excuses to get up early. Yeah, living healthy is the most important thing. Yeah, yeah. That would be so much better than couldn't sleep and listen to your husband snore. Do you know if you have long-term insomnia, what would it cause? Well, I'll let you talk about this. So she said it can cause some mental problem. You cannot focus. Well, not just hard to focus, and it can even cause mental disorder. Really? Oh, wow. Actually, mental disorder has some benefit. Well, because when you kill someone, then you don't have to take legal responsibility. Yeah, and if you steal something, they won't blame you. No, 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 that's not good. No, 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 that's not. You said I'm not good? No, 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 no. That's not what I want to say. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good. Okay, you're correct. So after, yeah, you practice Energy Bagua, how's your sleep now? After about 3 months, yeah, the sleep really starts to improve and really improved. It's very easy for me to fall asleep and I can sleep very soundly. And you won't be able to hear your husband snoring. Yeah. How many hours can you sleep now? Yeah, I can sleep soundly for 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, I can sleep really a lot. Yeah. That's. Well, you said just improved a little. That's like all well now. Yeah. So, yeah, so Grandmaster said this probably is Taiwan's, habit of saying things because they are very modest. A lot of time it's completely recovered, and then they said, it just improved a lot. And when they ask Taiwan people, have you get married? They will say, so-so. And so he won't make it very clear. You need to make it very clear. If you're married, you're married. If you're not, you're not. Are you married? Yes, of course I'm married. Yeah. And now I'm getting better in my sleep. Wow. And our online friend said, you can sleep so much. Yeah, before, I couldn't sleep a lot. The shape of your face, I feel very familiar. In China, there's a dish called lion's head, and there's another called dongpo meat or something, or guandao meat. So anybody who has this kind of face shape, they are really addicted to sleep. And however, very likely to, very easy to have stroke. However, it's more likely to have stroke, so you need to be very careful. Okay, you can check in the mirror if some part of your face, it's not the whole face. Yeah, your whole face is more round, and if you look at the flesh on your face, if it is like there's a 3 centimeter diameter, yeah, like a circle, and if there's a circle of flesh that is like 3 centimeters of diameter, and that's actually very dangerous. You might really addicted to good food and sleep, and then you're more likely to stroke. When I take subway in Taiwan, I see some people, I almost want to tell them, oh, my friend, you probably are not going to live that long. When I take taxi and that person person couldn't sleep very clearly with me. And when I look at him in the mirror, I can see that he has very big face and big ears. And I cannot tell him though. I cannot say anything because he would think that I'm saying something bad about him. But so I'll just tell our online friend, when the flesh on your face is bulging, and if you check your heart and your liver and your blood vessels, I can be sure that you have some problem. If one of that heart or liver or blood vessel, if one of them have problem, then maybe there will the blood might suddenly block, maybe in your brain or your heart, and if you suddenly die, then that you don't have to suffer too much. And some people would suffer for like 13 years. Which one do you choose? No, I don't want any of them. Oh, Grandmaster, save my life. So I have to tell you frankly, this kind of face shape, and when your ears are very big and touching the shoulder, unless you're Buddha, if you have a very big and thick ear, and especially if you have a line with 45 degrees on the earlobe, let's review the signs of heart disease. So in between the eyes, on the nose, if there's a horizontal line when it's very obvious, then sorry to tell you that you must have some problem. To completely remove that line, it's almost impossible. And if you're still, lazy and you don't want to get up early, then you're really, really dangerous. It's good that you are very, maybe your ancestors has done something virtuous and accumulate merits. And let me tell you, your fates are supposed to continue to help more people. You can choose. Of course, I like to. Of course, do you want to die or you want to help more people? Okay, I want to choose. I want to choose to help more people, and then immediately you'll be able to live until 99. Oh, received. Thank you, Grandmaster. Thank you, Grandmaster. So when you benefit, you can also allow other people to benefit. Otherwise, what's the meaning of your life? So we benefit ourselves and we also allow other people to benefit, right? Okay, that's the deal. So Sister Cai Shu wasn't very easy. Not only she has insomnia, when she gets out of bed, she has a lot of pain, like thousands of needles poking her feet. Oh, that's plantar fasciitis. In the mainland China, some people say it's a bone spur, on the feet. It's just so painful. They cannot stand or walk. And some people will do surgery, but after the surgery, after 3 years, they would grow that spur again. So she said, it's so painful. When it's too painful, I would go and do acupuncture, but it doesn't work. So usually, the doctors would say if you have pain in your legs or your feet, then walk less. But I think, she said, I still need to be diligent and walk. And, well, you made the right choice. Wonderful. So are you still having the pain? No. Okay, stand up and walk a little and show us. I don't know how to walk. Can you jump?
随便跳。
Yeah, just jump. Yeah, just jump.
他是有点激动，不好意思。
Oh, she's a little shy. Oh, yeah.
关键是痛不痛？
Do you feel pain? No.
此处有掌声啊！
Wow, no pain.
啊，真棒，真棒。
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'll also gift you this blessed bead to bless you auspiciousness and wish fulfillment and live 100 years and help more people, remember.
看到师傅真的很开心。
Oh, I'm so happy to see Grandmaster. Grandmaster said, I'm also happy to see you. You're so fun.
特
Yeah.
别适合做点儿长。
Very suitable to be the leader of an Energy Bagua practice for Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem.
好的，好的。
Okay,
谢谢你
thank you, Grandmaster.
谢谢
Thank you, sisters. Thank you. Okay,
真棒哈。
that's
这黄师姐
wonderful.
很有意思啊。
Yeah, she's really fun.
那么多人
Yeah.
的失眠啊
For so many years of insomnia, how many people in the world have insomnia? It's hard to calculate when you're over 50 years old. Very few people can sleep very well, but there are so many who cannot
全世
sleep
界
well.
卖药哈
You know, in the world. Yeah. If you want to sell medicine, I'm sure if you sell sleeping pills, you'll make a lot of money.
闲着也是闲着，
Yeah.
睡不着，咱们就起来干点啥。
Well, if you cannot sleep, just get up and walk Energy Bagua. Yeah, even at the middle of the night, you can also walk Energy Bagua.
我们今天
Yeah.
两个都是
So you see, there are so many people having insomnia. The first two ladies today here who shared their story, they have insomnia. How many of you had insomnia?
失眠的举举手。
Raise your hand if you didn't sleep well before. Wow, so many.
这
Yeah.
是一个很
Thank
普
you.
遍的一个现
So this is very, very
这个
popular.
年
This,
轻的时候叫不醒。
you know, when you were young,
孩子们
you
这个
cannot
不
wake
说
up.
放假的那个日子
Those kids, when they are, you know, during the weekend or on winter or summer
叫到
vacation,
下午2点。
yeah, maybe you try to wake them at 8 a.m. and they will wake up at 2 p.m. So I was wondering, how come you need to sleep so much? But when you are in your middle age or senior, then you cannot fall
旁
asleep.
边有人睡觉的人
Yeah.
只能听人家打呼睡觉。
And you just hear other people sleeping and snoring. Yeah. In Taiwan, there's a way of saying when you get to a certain age, whenever you're sitting, you're sleepy. Yes.
看呢
And when you lie down, you cannot sleep. And then you will wake up, you're awake.
电视看打盹儿。
Yeah. Because when you're sleeping, when you're sitting, you watch TV and you feel
看着
sleepy.
电视打盹儿。
Yeah. So you watch TV and you're sleepy. Yeah. And then when you lie down, you're awake.
肯定大家觉得
This
是这个
is
问题
interesting. So this is a problem, right?
多就是比例引起的这个
So how come such a high percentage of people having insomnia? What caused insomnia? How can we improve the situation? So Grandmaster said, I will explain what causes insomnia. Yeah, insomnia and also, you know, frequent urination, whether it's at night or in the daytime,
甚至是说
or
头脑退
even,
化
you know, the brain is degenerated or the whole body's function is
都是叫
degenerated.
能量。
All of these are caused by lack of energy.
按照师傅的说法，就是说
According to my master,
当我的能量还有
when
一些
we
叫做比较备份有距离
still have,
不要说
when we
圆
have enough
当你
energy,
有一定的
I'm not talking about perfect energy. As long as you have at least half of the energy, your sleep won't be affected.
哎，这个有点像汽车的
when-
那个油箱。
Yeah, it's a little bit like the fuel tank for a
当你的
car.
这个能量
And when your
达
energy
不到一半的时候，
cannot
这个时候
reach
这个
even
能量
half
就
of
是
it,
不能够同步
then
你的
the
你的
energy
意
won't be
识和
able
能量不能
to
统领你
manage all
还有
your
你的
organs
四肢
and your limbs and your facial
人到这个年
organs.
龄的时候
So
睡不好觉
at
的时候
that
就容易出现
age,
耳鸣
when you cannot sleep well, you will have tinnitus, or your eyes are blurry, and then you're dizzy, and even lose hair, and you couldn't even hold your anus, let alone deliver children, because you cannot have all those hormones, and then when you're need to sleep, the qi needs to go down, but it cannot go down, and it's floating. So you're sleepy, but you cannot fall asleep because your energy is like floating in the air. So anyways, in short, it's lack of energy. So how come so many people, recovered after walking Energy Bagua? It's because your illnesses are caused by lack of energy. And now after walking Energy Bagua, you have sufficient energy, and your yin and yang energy are balanced, and therefore the function of your internal organs are all balanced and function again. So those urination, frequent urination, or insomnia, all of these problems will be healed. Yeah, and even the plantar fasciitis, it's also because lack of energy. Yeah, so talking about our body, the heart, when pumping out the blood, it's in our upper body. So when we pump the blood, it's usually the upper body is closer to the heart, so they can receive blood. But the feet, especially ladies, after the menopause, their lack of energy, it's like an oil lamp. The oil is almost used up, so the light would be very, very dim. And at this time, the energy cannot send the blood to the feet because it's far away from the heart. Because of that, even just lack of energy, you might feel the pain. Yeah, it's like feeling a little bit blocked, right? Yeah, it's like lack of energy. So I'd like to ask people here on site, did anyone who cut your finger or your feet or any part of your body and bleed? Anybody who had that before? Yeah, you can tell me. So when you bleed a lot, did you feel that some part of your body is painful? Which part of your body get cut? Oh, your feet? Your foot? Oh, it was a hole who cut your foot. You don't feel the pain? Well, probably you're not sensitive. Oh, it's just bleeding. Oh. Well, very few people won't feel the pain. Anyone who bleed a lot and you feel the pain? Yeah, most people will feel pain. Actually, I had that experience when I cut my ankle with the glass, and I was still running. I didn't know that it was cut, but then I saw the bloody footprint. I didn't realize that my ankle was cut because it was cut very quickly. But I bleed a lot, and when I saw the blood, I was almost fainted, but I didn't. I sit down, and it was my left foot that was cut, and then I felt the left calf was painful, and then my finger started to feel cold and painful. That was a very rare experience that I had when you lose a lot of blood. that arm that lost a lot of blood might feel pain. And even if you didn't had any illness there, when blood didn't reach there, you can feel the pain. You know, universe create human beings and give us this nervous system. So this first, when they make you feel pain, then you know that, oh, this is hurt. And so it's like giving you a signal. Now the cars are more and more advanced, right? When there's a car beside your car, then your car will give you a signal. And when your fuel is low, then they will also give you a signal. And our human beings are born with those signals. Oh, there's maybe an injury there, and so they will give you the sign. If you touch a very hot pot, and then you'll be, oh, it's so hot, and so you'll feel the pain. Yeah, so this is like the signal is reminding you, telling you, and then also our body can self-heal. This is another topic. And so even if your leg or your feet doesn't have any illnesses, even just lack of blood, then you can feel the pain and also dull. So how come you cannot lift up your leg? And how come when you want to squat and your lower back feels very numb? You know, all these can happen. So today, I'm explaining lack of energy can cause pain or numbness or a lot of other symptoms, and including if your lack of energy for a long time, it can cause illnesses. Yeah. So we've already shared a lot. Do you have any other sharings? Yeah. So now let's invite Huang Lirong.
来，起来。
Sister Huang Lirong.
师傅好，
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone.
台中
I come from Taiwan, Taichung. My name is Fang Lirong. I'm 61 years old. You don't look like 61 years old.
对。那我接触这个八卦内功是因为
I started to learn Energy Bagua. It was because one of my good friends got sick. And on Facebook, I read a sharing from a sister, and I thought, wow, there's such a wonderful practice. And so I was very eager to learn. And very luckily, in September 2019, I registered for the Energy Bagua beginner class. And during this time,
本来是想帮朋友讲说，学好以后再
at that time, I was thinking I will learn it and then share with my friend. But I benefited tremendously. I'm so grateful for Grandmaster. So before you come, what kind of issues did you have? The biggest problem was my pelvic joint. Pelvic bone is very painful. It's between,
对，因为大部分人
the
重量都是要
it was,
承载。
yeah, it's a big problem because my body weight is, carried by this. And when it's painful, I couldn't even walk a single step. And when I walk up the stairs, I have to hold the rails.
上下楼那么吃力呀、
Well, going up the stairs is so hard. Yeah. When it's painful, it's very hard. And I went to see doctors and did a rehab and did acupuncture, but didn't help much. And so when it was too painful, I had to use steroid. Yeah, when it was really, really too bad, too painful. But just to kill the pain.
髋关节疼痛，我家
This
6个姐妹
pelvic pain for all my 6 sisters, they all have this problem.
跟那个基因啊，
Oh, maybe it's a genetic problem.
那问一下，您是老几？
So, so she said, I'm the second child of the
他
family.
们会有这个类似症状。
Do they also have these symptoms? Yeah. Some of them are very serious. My the fourth, my younger sister.
这个问题是很容易坐轮椅。
Yeah, she's now using wheelchair.
行动不便嘛，
Yeah, this can cause wheelchair. Yeah, because you cannot move very freely, so it can even cause overweight, and then it can cause a series of problems and constipation and blood pressure issue, blood sugar issue. Yeah,
幸好哈，你还是很幸运。
but luckily you're very lucky. Yeah, I was really lucky. I'm lucky. I meet master and I learned Energy Bagua. And on the third day, when I went to the Energy Bagua class, at that time, on the third day, the pain has already reduced a lot.
那我走到第3天，哎，
And then I found, oh, the pain is now reduced. And after 7 days, it's a 7-day class, before the end of the class, the pain disappeared. Yeah. Wow.
哇，这走得好轻松啊！
Wow, look at you. Walk so freely. Yeah.
对我之后呢，那我
And then after
也
that,
没有再吃药啊、打针啊。
I didn't take medicine or take any injections. I've already walked 2.5 years. My pelvic is completely recovered.
对，所以很感恩师傅。
So I'm so grateful for Grandmaster.
就是再走路就不痛了。
And
其实你去看
actually, when you went to see the doctor couldn't confirm what caused that pain, right?
不明原因。
Yeah, that's true. Don't know the reason. If we know the reason, maybe we can find medicine specifically for that. But we don't know the reason. Yeah. So the doctors would say, it's the genes. It's a genetic problem. You just inherit that. All 6 sisters have these pelvic pain. And the Western doctors, they all say that I need to take surgery, but I don't want to take surgery because of side effects, and so I didn't take surgery. Well, I'm happy that I didn't. So, this kind of surgery will definitely have side effects. A lot of people, they had surgery and had side effects.
你妈妈是这样。
Yeah, last time you said about your mom who had the knee problem. Yeah, every 3-4 years she would have to replace the artificial knee. And if she, walk improperly, because it's not the original knee, and so they have a lot of sequela, and so she has to take surgery again and again. Oh no. Yeah, at that time the quality of life is completely, completely different. That I'm sure Grandmaster said it affects your, your life, a lot of pressure for you, right? So before I retire, I was a business person, professional person, and also when I was in school, I was studying and I was also working half-time, and therefore I had stomach reflux. Oh, stomach reflux. Sorry to disturb you, to interrupt you. Yeah, when I watched Taiwan TV programs, I heard the most advertisements are for stomach reflux. Yeah, it was very, very severe. Yeah, before the acid will come to even the throat and it feels burning. Yes. And it could even come to the mouth, right? If you eat too much, it's so disgusting, and then the food will come back to the mouth. You would really feel bad, and it actually also hurts you a lot. And after married, because of the family and a lot of pressure from work, from family, and then the stomach reflux becomes even more severe. I did a lot of gastroscope, and it didn't it didn't
要发作
get well. It's like, yeah, even, yeah, anytime it can happen. After I walked 3 months of Energy Bagua, it gets better. After 6 months, I never suffered from stomach reflux. Now it's already 2.5 years. I never had any stomach reflux. Wow.
连最好吃的月饼
Yeah, even the most delicious mooncake. I can have mooncake. Oh. Yeah. I can understand that Energy Bagua can help, leg pain or back pain. It can even help stomach reflux. Oh, yeah. So why is that? It's really hard to understand, right? This is really a miracle.
病很久，17、18岁就犯。
Yeah, because that started when she was only 17, 18 years old. Now she's 61. And she did a lot of, many times gastroscope and did some treatment. But only 3 months after walking Energy Bagua, it's greatly improved. And after 6 months, completely recovered. Yeah, and because of that, I took a lot of classes from Bodhi meditation, and I benefited a lot.
我自己内心也是
And
蛮强烈的一股欲望。
I have a very strong wish, such a wonderful practice taught by Grandmaster JinBodhi. I hope more people can benefit from these practices. And so,
那我也在家里面
with the encouragement from the teachers, I tried to find an Energy Bagua practice point, and I also prayed for Grandmaster's blessings to fulfill my wish. Only in 2 months, I found a pretty good Energy Bagua practice point location. And I established a Xingfu Energy Bagua practice point. Thank you, Grandmaster, for your blessings. Yeah, and my wish was fulfilled.
刚刚那个影片中，八卦点那个位置很好。
Yeah, so that Energy Bagua practice point is very beautiful. At the beginning, I was only walking by myself, walking around a big tree, and then I found another neighbor, brother, and then from 2 to 10 and maximum, we have 30 people. We'll walk around 2 trees, and there are many members of our practice point. They get improvement, insomnia or palpitation, high blood pressure. Many of them get improvement. So I'm really grateful for Grandmaster to teach us such a wonderful practice, such wonderful Energy Bagua. So a lot of you have benefited. And we have some of the members of our Energy Bagua practice point, they come here too. And there's one couple, they also walk with their dog. So I'd like to report to you, Grandmaster, because the husband came to walk and benefited. Because actually, before he had a kind of polypus, and now it fell down, and for a long time he had the feet odor, and it's completely completely healed. Yeah, they call it the athlete's feet. It's completely healed, and so the wife also came to walk Energy Bagua. The 4th day when this sister came to walk Energy Bagua, she used to have insomnia, but on the 4th day, she stopped sleeping pills. She had insomnia for over 30 years. Oh, another one who had insomnia. The 4th day, she stopped sleeping pill, and it's already 2.5 years now in this Energy Bagua practice. Ever since then, she never took any sleeping pills, and she didn't go to see any doctors. And she brought her dog and the dog's name is Money. Money is very smart. And so the couple, they think that, oh, if human beings can benefit, maybe the dog can benefit too. The dog has a tumor about a ping pong size. Oh, yes, the dog is also walking. Yeah, so the dog is very smart. When we turn, the dog will also turn. Yeah. Yeah, and the dog can keep very good distance. Yeah. This dog is like a star in the park. A lot of the people came to us because of the dog. Yes. So the dog is a great member of your Energy Bagua practice point. Yeah. So the dog used to have a tumor about the ping pong size. After walking Energy Bagua about like 3 months, the tumor used to be very hard, and after 3 months, it becomes very soft. And now, when we touch that, there's still the tumor, but the tumor is only like a mung bean size, so it's very small, almost disappears. So this is, yeah, really a miracle. Wow, thank you, Grandmaster. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should bring my dog to come and walk too, because my dog is quite old. Yeah, every animal also can receive, animals can receive energy too. Yeah, there's another couple in our Energy Bagua practice point. Yeah. When I walked only by myself, I invited that man because he had diabetes, and he agreed to come and walk with me. And so we started to walk. Before he came to walk Energy Bagua, his third and fourth toe is numb. Yeah, third and fourth toe was numb. And also his legs was very weak. But now the numbness completely disappeared, and every day after walking Energy Bagua in the morning, in the afternoon, he would also run. He would not be out of breath, and his legs are stronger. And his wife also saw that he benefited so much, so a wife also joined. And the wife had insomnia also over 10 years, and he had ringing ear and also floaters. So this sister came to walk. At the beginning, the symptoms were diminished, and after 3 months, she also get recovered. Now it's already 2.5 years. She also never had insomnia, never had that tetanus, and the floaters disappeared too. So they're also here. They are very grateful for Grandmaster, because Grandmaster taught Energy Bagua and healed them a few years. No, yeah. So they are here. Oh, where are they? Okay, come to the front. Come to the front. Okay. Come over. I'll give you a present. So these members of the Energy Bagua practice point, I'll give you these blessed beads. These auspicious blessed beads. The big one for Sister Huang. Congratulations that you benefited. Okay. Okay, wait. I actually have more gifts. I actually prepared more. So this 1,000 days of Energy Bagua, the ping. Yeah, and more gifts. And yeah, I have more. Yeah, you have. Everybody will also get a bag of tea.
这个给你啊，
So this is for you.
这些茶叶啊，
So
这些
these
茶叶
tea,
都是我自己藏了好几年。
actually, I have kept them for several years. Wow, thank you, thank you.
好，好，好，恭喜你们。
Congratulations, congratulations.
好，好的
Thank you,
好的
Grandmaster.
Oh,
Such
fine,
wonderful
fine.
energy Bagua benefited
Fine, fine.
all my
小心楼梯
family.
嗯
Okay, thank you. Be careful. Watch your
好
steps.
还有刚才的，我们要补一点礼物哈。
Oh,
刚才讲的
the
补点礼物
other,
哈
yeah.
对，
对，
林淑
一天天
Fen,
还有彩
those
对，八卦一天
sisters,
天
we will also give them this
还有
1,000 days energy Bagua ping and also the tea. Wow, so happy.
这个是我存的很久的哈。
Yeah, this tea I have kept for a long
这
time.
给林师姐哈。
So this is for Ling and
好感恩感恩。
1,000 days energy Bagua ping. Thank you.
啊，我看着你们都开心呐。
I'm
那么受
happy
益
to
啊
see you. You
我
benefited
都
so
想不到
much.
的这么好的事。
I didn't even expect that it can be so effective.
好，谢谢谢谢。
Thank you, thank you.
好，小心楼梯哈。
Okay, be careful. Watch
哎
your
呀这太
steps.
神奇了哈！
Wow.
看小狗都跟着走好。
Even the dog get
就是让我
improvement.
现在也
Yes.
是透过
Walk
师
the
姐
energy
这个灵
Bagua
魂
and
介
get
绍，我们来
improvement. So
了解一下
through their story, let's learn a little bit about the pelvic problem, pelvic joint. A lot of the people, when they get to a certain age, their knee joint, their pelvic joint, so they have the degeneration. These are all caused by a lack of energy. Yes, just natural aging can cause the degeneration of these important joints. And many of our brothers and sisters, they may catch the draft, or maybe they have arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, and the pain caused by arthritis. This is also very, very common. So these kind of illnesses, yeah, a lot of the people also get well through walking energy Bagua.
尤
Yeah.
其是通常这个腿痛哈，
And especially leg pain, all kinds of
如果
leg
疗
pain.
过的这个
People
患
who
者
have
后来是我们的学员
talked to me later, they
他们
become our
都是共
students.
同都说他们的
They
医生
all
告诉
say
他
that their
腿痛
doctors
就少走路，
told
尽量
them
不走路。
to walk less
我
or
得到的结果是
even
那
try
你
not to
从此
walk.
还走不走
But
路
my question is that would you
关键之后会失
like
去
to
行
walk
走的
anymore?
能力
Because if you stop walking,
对
you might lose the
那个原理
ability
特
to
别简单
walk. It's very
就是我
simple
母
to
亲呢
understand. You know,
在
my
她
mother,
中年的时候
when she was in her middle age, I forgot, maybe in her 40s or 50s, once she hurt her
那不是
thumb.
医生给她打夹板
And so the
手指头包
doctor
包住之后一包
wrapped
呢又
her
那种硬
thumb,
的板给她夹住之
and
后呢
the
就这
doctor
个
also
手
used
指头
some
全部
very
不能动
hard
就夹住
wooden board to
她是一个特别
to
听话的
fix the
她就那
thumb
个绷带
and
手这一
and
挂
and told her not to move. You know, after 100 days, do you know what happened?
肩关节
So she listened to the doctor's instruction. For 100 days, she didn't move. But after 100 days, the shoulder joint and even the thumb couldn't move. The doctor said, "Why didn't you move?" And then the doctor said, "Well, yeah." She said, "I didn't move because I listened to you." And then she said, "Oh, go quickly, quickly! Now move your fingers, move your shoulder." So if the doctor tell you if you have leg pain, then don't walk. Then how can you walk after?
但是你要不走的话
Yeah, I
以
know
后
it's
永远不
painful,
会
but
走
if you stop
当人
completely
失去了
walking,
这个行
then
走
maybe
能力
you
的
will stop the ability to walk.
你才
Once
开
you
始对
stop the
人
ability
对
of
自己的
walking,
人生开始觉
then
得好失
you
望
will really be
你的心情
disappointed
啊
about
是什么
your
样的
life. What
如
would
果
you
有过这个
feel?
经验的人是最
If you have ever had that
我相信你的人
experience,
生
I
态的
believe that
发
your
生的一
life
切
may
在你的心
completely change. Yeah,
所以到
mentally.
我这儿来呢
So when you come here, these patients, I will usually tell them, okay, try walking Energy Bagua. And at the beginning, they usually say, what? I have leg pain. You still ask me to walk Energy Bagua? Yeah. Usually you think, well, how come? I cannot force you to walk. But people who really have faith in me and they're courageous, so they walk. But after they walked Energy Bagua, then they can walk. Yeah. Yeah, the sister just now, when she walks, she can even walk like a young girl with the wind, right? And before, yeah, she was so sick. She couldn't walk, right? And so this sister said only when she was sitting she didn't have pain. Whenever she stand up, she would feel the pain. Look at her. Yeah, when she's walking like that, who dared to attack her? Anyways, nobody might believe how can it be so effective, because it's all because of energy. Not every energy can help you to move, but energy from Energy Bagua is really unique. So in the previous live stream, there was a brother from Korea. He had an injury from sports, and somebody, that martial art, yes. Yeah, he was stepped by somebody in the competition, and his pelvic bone was so painful. At the beginning, when he walked Energy Bagua, yeah, he was, at the beginning, was so painful that he took those professional competitions. But after he had that injury, he couldn't even cross the street when he was walking on the pedestrians path. After 30 seconds, the pedestrian's light is already over, and he only walked half of the street. But now, yeah, he can run. So a lot of these athletes, they usually think that they're healthier. I know that they have maybe stronger muscles, but because they are training to the extreme, yeah, you think that playing ping pong is not extreme, but when they are playing in the competition, you're using your ability, your intelligence, and your strength to the extreme. Yeah, because there are people who are even faster than you, so you will use your extreme and then will hurt you. And do you know how many people just playing ping pong and badminton break their arm, break their legs? You think that it's very, very interesting, and you can just sweat, and because you're just having fun. But in the competition, it's always to the extreme. Let alone, when you are fighting with others, and yeah, because they will beat you to the extreme, and sometimes people can even lose their life on the site. So when that Korean man couldn't even cross the street after the injury, what would he feel? But after continuous, persistent Energy Bagua practice, he completely recovered. So I would suggest that do not take any competitions. You can be a coach, right? So you don't hurt yourself. So if you don't want to hurt yourself, then do not go to those competitions. Yeah. And after we hear the sharing from Li Rong, there's an illness that's very popular. The stomach reflex is very popular. In Taiwan, 20% of the people in Taiwan have that illness. That really shocked me. And then I searched online in the United States. That's also 20% of the American people have. In the whole world, among those 7 billion people, like 1.4 billion people have stomach reflex. Wow, 1 billion. And in Taiwan, because of stomach reflex, every year you take like 2.2 billion medicine pills. And if you put all the pills together, it can make like 6,700, building 101, which is the highest building in Taiwan. Oh, when you look at this number, you would now realize how serious this problem is. So, Grandmaster, in the future, this illness, what would this disease develop into? So Grandmaster says, actually, I searched online and I also talked to some doctors. This stomach reflex, the stomach acid, when it's very strong, it will hurt you very seriously. In the stomach, there's a mucus. That mucus is helping the digestion and also protect the stomach, the body of the stomach. And the stomach acid is inside the stomach to promote the digestion. But because for some reason there's excessive stomach acid, then it's an illness. Anything when it's too much, it is not good. So when it's too much, the stomach acid will go up. Usually when we eat food, the food will go down. But stomach reflex, it actually goes up through the esophagus. And when it's really serious, it can go out to your mouth and to your nose. It's really disgusting, right? But if you think about it, when the food comes out, is there a door to cover, to control it, to stop it? Yes, and that is called cardia. Yes. So the cardia will stop will stop the stomach acid. If the stomach acid will go out even back to your throat or your mouth, it means that the cardia is not functioning well, it's not working. One of the reasons for that is because the strong stomach acid has burned the cardia, maybe burned the nerves in the cardia, so it cannot close, or maybe it has infection, or even worse is that there's tumor there. Outside of the cardia, then there's the tumor. So think about it, if you cut the tumor, then you don't have that tube. So how can the food go down? So that's very dangerous, right? How can the food go down? Then there's nothing, can connect your mouth to the stomach. Maybe they will have to use an artificial tube. Oh no. But then the stomach cannot digest properly because the stomach is also hurt too. So this stomach acid also burned the mucus in the the stomach, and it can cause stomach disease and also can cause tumor and even cause stomach cancer and even have cardiac cancer. And so just on the stomach, it can have so many diseases. yeah, would it also affect, yeah, and also the pylorus cancer, yeah, would it affect the intestines? Yeah,
就烧，
and if it goes up,
没错，
对，
没
it
错
can
是
also
感觉这个
burn
整个
the
食道就
esophagus.
烧坏
It can even
要么是
the
炎症，要么可能
stomach
长肿瘤
acid can even burn the esophagus and cause infection or tumor. So, Grandmaster, yeah. Now, the modern science say, yeah, we call it the doctors call it stomach reflex. Actually, we sometimes call this, it's like a heartburn. It's like the heart is burning and you can feel very frustrated and it can affect the mind.
做了研究的
Yeah, Grandmaster says, I actually did some research about it. You know, in my childhood, except cancer, I almost had every kind of disease.
其中一项
So,
呢就是我的
one of the problem is my respiratory system and my digestion system problem. So, stomach pain or stomach acid or cold or fever was very, very common and very frequent for me. And so,
12岁之前的话
before
应
I
该说这综合
was
的疾病
12 or 13 years old, I had all of those diseases. I just don't have the diseases for
所以我对这
seniors.
个胃酸
And
消化
therefore,
问题还有呼吸
I
道
had
问题
suffered
我是
from,
特别
you know,
用心去关注它
yeah, I really
Okay.
care about, you
它
know,
能引发很多问
problems
题
about
其中还有一
stomach
项
acid or
就是关于
stomach
你的
or
会影响到你
a
的精神和
digestion.
情绪还有
And
思维
it
方
can
式
actually affect your
当真正
mind
的
and the
胃
way
食道
of
逆流这
thinking
种胃酸性
when
炎症的时候
the stomach
是
reflex
让
is
你
very
这一生觉得
severe.
是最挫败的时候
You might
同
feel
样你没有
a big
经过一个
failure.
癌症啊
Maybe
失恋
you
啊
didn't
可能
have
赔钱
cancer,
这
you
些你都
didn't
没有
lose money, you
但是
didn't
这个
lose
胃酸一
love,
上来
and
的时候你会觉
but
得
you
哇
didn't
人生
experience
好
breakup.
无
But
聊
when the stomach acid
我们看
comes
到
up,
这美
you
丽
will
的色
feel
彩
life is
你觉得哎呀
so
真讨厌
boring
这么
when
讨厌
you
的色
see any,
我们看到很
you
多
know,
人在这儿
colorful
乐在
colors.
这
You
是
think,
啥
oh
都没做
no, that's
真讨
so
厌
boring. And when people
很
are
多人给你鼓
doing
掌色彩
nothing,
很讨
and
厌
you
啊
think,
我
no,
好
that's
难
disgusting. That's
别人爱你
boring.
你觉得
When
你
other
不要
people
靠近
love
我
you,
烦
you feel
看见什么
no,
烦
don't get
就是这样
close
的
to me. And
好
so
事情让你内
whatever
回的
you
感觉都是
see,
坏事
you feel very
说胃酸胃
frustrated.
食道逆
And
流
so
发生的时候
stomach
不要做任
reflex,
何决策
when
也
you
不要去
have
社交
that, do
如果
not
你
do
不得罪人
anything,
的
do not socialize
知道吗
because you
哎
might
我说的
annoy
这个问题
people.
我们现场的人发生过
Did anybody encounter
一
that? Raise your
说
hand.
那个情绪发生严重问题的哈
Yeah.
有吧
Did stomach reflex affect your emotions and your mind? Raise your hand.
好谢谢
Oh, yeah, thank you.
这就是我的另外一种分享哈
So
它会
that's
严重
my
影响到
sharing.
你的
It
精
can
神和情绪
seriously affect your
长此以
emotions
往
and your mind.
有可能会
If
引
it
发忧郁
lasts
症
long,
也因
it
此
can cause
有忧郁
depression
症的
even
人
possibly.
多数胃
So that's
有忧郁
also
症
why most of the people with
你听说过
depression,
黛
they
玉小
don't
姐
have good appetite. Have you
林黛
ever
玉
heard about 林黛玉?
她就有胃病
That's a character
她有胃食
in
道逆流
the Red Mansions, and she has
所以她经常是
actually stomach
一口酸
reflex,
就吐出来
you know.
就这个
And then
今
the
日我
acid
上
will
访
come down.
明日
Oh,
谁上
today I'm burying the
又
flower.
谁
Who will bury me in the
应该怎么
future?
办
Yeah, what should I do?
这也不帅了。
So
对
she is a
所以
very
但是呢
famous character
宝哥
in
有
a
点病态
famous novel
他们
called The Red
说这
Mansions.
关经常这样
And
成
then
为满
Bao
这也是
Yu
东北说什么病
really loved her, and when
宝
she
哥有
was
时候也太
frowning
多
her
啊
eyebrows,
可能吐酸水它就
Bao
是
Yu
成
saying,
了
"Oh, that's very
我
good."
告诉大家真正的美是健
That's
康的美
beautiful. But actually, let me tell you, health is the true beauty. And look at that sister. When we compare the pictures, she's now 20, looks 20 years younger. So the
就是这样的哈
beauty
所以这个胃
with
酸
good
引发的
health
很
is
多
the
问题
true
其中一项会
beauty.
影响到我们的
So stomach reflex, one
特
of
别严
the
重啊
things that it can affect
我也
is
是给大
our
家
emotions. And
多
so is there a way
你跟我
to deal with that?
刚
Energy
才
Bagua, right? We just
如果还
said.
在辅助的方法呢
And another
还有泡
another
普洱茶
supplement way is Pu-erh Tea. The Bodhi Pu-erh Tea is fermented tea, is not the raw tea. So in that Bodhi Pu-erh Tea, the caffeine, not heroin, it's caffeine. Yeah, you know all these drugs. Anyways, it has less caffeine, and this kind of fermented Pu-erh Tea, the longer it has kept, it's more alkaline, and it's very gentle alkaline, so it's very beneficial for our health. So doctors say a healthy body is alkaline. I don't know whether that's true, but if you have too much stomach acid, it really hurts your health. So you can drink the fermented Pu-erh Tea. Bodhi Pu-erh Tea is fermented Pu-erh Tea, and our Pu-erh Tea is 6 or 7 years old. And if you buy earlier, it could be even over 10 years. And when you drink it hot, like not too hot, and it can also deal with too much stomach acid and can help with constipation. And the second one, it's a secret. It's a good secret. It's toasted steam buns. Yeah. So toasted steam buns, it's very helpful. Some people say burned food will cause cancer. Well, even before you get cancer, maybe you already died because of your stomach acid. So when you eat those burned and toasted steam buns, don't eat too much though. Yeah, that can help you. So whatever you eat, you need to have the appropriate amount. When you have too much stomach acid and it affects your mind, maximum 3 pieces of steam bun. Don't use the Guangdong steam buns because Cantonese people, they don't make the right steam buns. They will use like condensed milk, and then they put cheese, and then they put avocado. No, you're not healing. You cannot eat that way. Just the steam bun itself, and then burn it on fire. And if you have a fireplace, and you better make it like really burnt, and it's very crispy. Otherwise, it's not going to work because steam buns, they have acid, but in order to change the acid in the steam buns, those you need to turn it into carbon, right? So don't eat more than 3 pieces. And if you have Pu-erh Tea, Bodhi Pu-erh Tea, then make Bodhi Pu-erh Tea, and you eat the burnt steam bun and drink Pu-erh Tea within 10 minutes. All set. If after 30 minutes you still have stomach reflux, then it's impossible. Usually within 10 minutes, or sometimes even 5 minutes, then it's already effective. Some ladies, they have, this heartburn, and then they have the stomach reflux. They would cry. How come ladies have so many tears? Yeah, because women are made of water. Okay, that's a good answer. Recently, I think that she walked Energy Bagua very good. So usually 3 pieces of burned steam buns, and also Bodhi Pu-erh Tea. Definitely don't use Taiwan tea, or maybe most of the Taiwan tea, they're like green tea or half fermented tea. Yeah, so there are too many cold stuff inside. You need to use fermented tea like the Bodhi Pu-erh tea. Then the tea will be alkaline. Otherwise, it can cause cold in the stomach. So Taiwan tea is good for reducing the heat. Yeah, those people who are very good at drinking Taiwan tea, they will drink the tea with garlic. Oh no, it's too smelly. Yeah, maybe you can have some ginger. Yeah, we have someone here who's selling ginger. Yeah, and then okay, get some ginger and use ginger with those tea. When the tea is too cold, maybe you can drink those Taiwan tea in the summer. If you drink too many Guanyin tea, it can hurt your stomach. It can cause stomach ulcer and leg pain. Do you know that? A lot of people don't know how come they have leg pain. Yeah, especially those green tea or Guanyin tea, which is half fermented tea. It can cause cold and chilliness and yes, and can cause leg pain. So in order to avoid that, you should drink fermented tea. The more age, the better. If you have cold or you are too tired, then drink some Bodhi Pu-erh tea, and then you'll be sweating and you'll be refreshed. And the fatigue will be completely gone. So it's like that, and it's also alkaline, and you should drink when it's hot, okay? Remember that.
Master, I want to introduce another student to you. Let's invite Xiong Xu from Chiayi City. She's very young. Please take a seat. Hello, Master. Hello, teachers. Hello, everyone. My name is Xiong Xu. I am from Chiayi City, and I'm 38 years old. You're only 38 years old? You're very young. Why do you come to practice? Oh, because I have abnormal menstrual cycle. That is too early. Actually, it started when I was 30 years old. My neighbor, she's 55 years old, and she has menopause, but it's too early for you. You're only 30. Did you go to see a doctor? In 2014, when I was 30 years old, my menstrual cycle stopped, and I went to see doctors and took medication for it, but it didn't come. I don't know why, and I wanted to find out, so I visited many renowned specialists in several large cities in Taiwan, and they all say that I'm not sick, and they don't know why. There's no answer for me. And I even went to see traditional Chinese doctors and took traditional Chinese medicine, and it didn't change either. And neither traditional nor Western medicine can help me. And I even consulted many psychics and channelers of the divine. And I asked the divine if I'm sick, and the divine said that I'm not sick. I said, but I'm not having my menstrual cycles. The divine said that, but you're not sick either. And so no one can help me. Interesting. And because of my situation, it actually led to more health issues. I started to frequently feel hungry and I eat all the time. So you don't have menstrual cycle and you're always hungry.
这两者之间有联系吗？
Is it related?
哦，就同时
It just happened. It happened around the same time.
怎么个饿法？
So how hungry are you? I can eat 6 to 7 portions of breakfast every day and I wouldn't feel full. And also after dinner, I would feel hungry again and I would eat more late night meals.
你这不是中邪吗？
It seems that there are evil influences. I thought that because my menstrual cycle was irregular and because I was overeating, so I was wondering myself if there was an evil energy affecting me. I couldn't stop even if I want to. I will eat all the way until my stomach is exploding, that I tell myself that I have to stop. But even at that time, I still feel that my stomach is empty. Because I lost control, my body weight suddenly increased. Within 3 to 4 months, my body weight increased from 50 kilogram to 70 kilogram. It's 20 kilograms in 4 months. I wanted to see psychiatrists to find out why my eating was out of control. I was scared to see a psychiatrist because I was a nurse. This is your picture from that time period?
对，很壮实，
You're very strong.
不敢去看。
对，而且那时候看他脸色也
Your complexion is dark and yellow.
发黑黄。
It's very dark. Because I'm a nurse, I didn't want to see a psychiatrist because I didn't want the medications to affect my attention when taking care of patients. So I just tried to control it myself. But I couldn't. And so my menstrual cycle was irregular and I was 30 years old. And even when people wanted to introduce guys to me, I declined because I was not confident. I didn't dress up, do makeup. My life changed completely. I always wore clothing for grandmas.
老奶奶的。
In the past, before this happened, I would dress up. I would do makeup, dress up beautifully, and I forgot about it during that period of time.
说那有点
For a lady, it's very interesting. After I secluded myself in 2016, my aunt Qisi introduced me to Bodhi meditation. Qisi is from Chiayi. She is the Ginger King's wife.
这样的，这姜大王真是功德无量，
Wow, the Ginger King really has a lot of merits.
太棒了。来
That's
接着
very
讲
good. Continue. When I came to Bodhi meditation, I saw the medicine Buddha. I was desperate. I didn't have any hope. And so I knelt before the Buddha and I said, Medicine Buddha, you are the great medicine king. These mundane doctors cannot heal me. I can only rely on you. And I prayed for the medicine Buddhas and masters' help to help me. And so in 2016, I started to walk Energy Bagua, and it was very challenging for me because I had late night meals until 1 to 2 a.m. Also, I tell myself that I cannot eat anymore and I'm going to explode, and then I would go home, but I still couldn't sleep when I get home. And I need to work during the day, so I get up at 4 a.m. to walk Energy Bagua in a park. And this process is very challenging because I have headaches, my body feels uncomfortable, and after the practice, I would squat on the ground, and the teachers, the practitioners will come to comfort me and encourage me. I persisted to practice Energy Bagua for 3 months, and I lost weight. In 3 months, I lost 10 kilograms. My body weight dropped from 70 kilogram to 60 kilogram. Then, after another 3 months, my body weight dropped to 50 kilograms. So that's another 10 kilograms. And also, suddenly, my menstrual cycle came back. It was normal and stable. So after working Energy Bagua for half a year, it all got better. How old are you at that time? So in 2016, I was 32 years old, and so my menstrual cycle came back after stopping for 2 years. And is it still normal now? Yes. So before I had to eat 7 to 6 portions of breakfast, but now I only eat 1 portion, and that's enough. And because I lost weight, I'm only 50 kilograms. And my menstrual cycle is normal, and my eating is normal. And so I met my husband, and I got married. Is he here today? Where is he? What a handsome man. He's very handsome and strong. Come up. Come to the stage. Did he know your situation before you got married? Did I share it with him? After I did my sharing at Bodhi meditation, then he found out. He's almost 180 centimeters tall. Master brought this great relationship to me. Congratulations. I have to give you a gift. Pick a gift for them. A very good box of tea. So 1 box of tea for both of you. And also a 1,000-day Energy Bagua pin and a small Vaja pesto and more. 2 pieces of auspicious divine beads and a box of tea. Congratulations. Thank you, Master. You are very beautiful today. You two are such a great couple. Congratulations. May you have a happy life together. Thank you, Master. I'm touched by her experience. Her situation was desperate. It seems to be influenced by evil energies. Eating should be enjoyable, but not when you overeat. It's a catch-22 situation for her. She knows that she shouldn't eat too much, and she's stuffed already. But on the other side, she's hungry and had to eat. Why was she so hungry? It's not just physiological influences. If it was physiological, when your stomach is full, your body's natural response is to stop eating. That's our body's normal response and defensive mechanism. It seems that there were 2 powers fighting within her. One is her body's defensive mechanism protecting her. The other power kept telling her that she's still hungry and needed to eat more. That power said, "You must eat." It forced her to eat. And that's what was happening, and it's scary. We don't need to ask her how it happened. She doesn't know either. She is a nurse, a healthcare worker. She is familiar with the healthcare field. She has seen various specialists across Taiwan, and there was no answer for her. From my perspective, it was an evil energy controlling her. Let's not go into why did this evil energy control her. Some evil energy, it doesn't force you to eat food. Some controls you to bang on the wall.
这个邪的能量很饿，
Master, maybe this evil spirit is very hungry.
还是凶恶的恶，
挨饿的饿，它
挨饿的饿，
很饥饿。
是借他的嘴。
The evil spirit was eating food through her body.
比如说
For example,
灵魂的话
If it was a
应该说
ghost,
类似像饿死
it would be a ghost
啊
who
他的
died
死
in
亡是饿死
hunger
的所以
and
和
had
他
a
之间有一
karmic
个因缘
connection
就是
with
说
her.
来吃吧
So the spirit
变成
controlled
是
her
他
to
自己在
eat for
另
itself.
外这个灵魂在吃
It borrowed
借
her
他的
body to eat.
是这个感觉，
折磨他。
这也是一种因缘。
This
但是
was
说
a
这个
karmic
邪气
connection.
怎么样才能
But
跑到
why
你的
would
身
this
体里来
energy, why would this evil energy be
我
in
们
your
先忘
body?
掉所有的因缘
Despite
是你
karmic
的身体
connection,
能量
it was
弱还
because
是
your
这个能量
energy was
弱
very weak.
你弱了才
When
能
you're
进
weak, the evil energy can come in.
是如果我们身体的
Master,
话
so when
弱
our
就容易
body,
被
our energy is
这些
weak,
欺
it's
负
easier for the evil energy to bully us and possess us?
叫受欺负。
对
Yes.
所以当人得了
In
大病之后
situations of
还
severe
包括年轻的
illnesses,
失恋
big
或者
breakups,
是考不上大学
failed
啊
university
等等，还有
applications,
中青年离婚之后
or
这个时间
divorces,
的时候
during
最痛
these
苦的时
times
候
when
你
you are
才
the most devastated,
因为你
you
最
are
痛苦
more
的时候
likely
也
to be
是最
affected
弱
by
的
evil
知
spirits.
道吗？
When you are the
比如
most
说大家
painful, you
想
are
一想
also the
你发了一
weakest.
场脾
For
气之后
example, after
你
you
会觉得
throw a
好累
tantrum,
呀
you
觉得
would
准备
feel
大受气
tired
气
and wishes
是
to
吧
sleep for 3
更不要
days.
说你严重
Now
的
to
失
speak of
恋呐
big
或者是离
breakups
婚
or
之后
divorces.
刚刚面对这个问题的时候，你深
When
受
you
打
start to
击，
feel
你的
these,
生命
face
能量
these
消耗大了，
situations, you
像
feel
氧
lashed out.
就像那个
Your
电池
life
当中电
energy is depleted, like a
那这个
battery
时候
with
邪
very
正最
little
能
power
行
left.
啊
At
所以
these
呢，我们要
times,
学
it's
会
the
要
easiest
让
for
自
the
己
evil spirits to
避免
intrude.
邪灵侵犯的
We
话，
have to learn to
自身
avoid such
要强
intrusions.
壮。
First, you have to
强
be
壮的人，
strong.
比如说邪灵
Evil
敢
spirits
敢
don't
来
dare
他
to
不
go
敢
near strong people.
知道吗？你看张飞就没见过
Zhang
鬼，
Fei, who was a
这鬼实
military
在不敢
general
看
in the
见
Three
张飞的
Kingdoms
眼睛，
period,
就见
probably
一个
had
杀一
never
个，
seen a
就是这
ghost.
样子，对吧？就是能量
He
十
was
足
full of
当然女
energy.
生不可能见一个杀一个，但是你比较
When you're
健康的
healthy
能量的时候，
and has a
有些
lot of
邪气才会
energy,
进来。
evil energies cannot intrude.
那么当然还有呢，有的时候这个因缘啊，
Of course,
比如说
there's also the
我们
aspect
伤害，
of karmic
还有我
connections.
们的祖
For
宗
example, it
对
could be
他人
beings
的
that we
伤
harmed
害
in our past
都
lives.
把
It
邪
could
气会
also
带
be
走。
beings that our
然后这个
ancestors
我们
harmed.
讲过一个
These
新
could
加坡
bring
的小
evil
女孩啊，
energies to you.
她
Remember the
的
little
外祖
girl
父
from
外
Singapore?
祖父
Her
他是
grandfather
在做
provided
什
soul
么
salvation service
去世
for
的
the
亡人
departed.
超度，结果没超
But
完，
some of
外祖
these
父就死
spirits
了，
were not
结果呢
liberated.
找他外孙
These
女，没
spirits
事就
came
来
after the
看
young
你这些
girl who was
那种重
who
伤
was
那
the
样的地方去
granddaughter,
找他，为什么找他？
and she saw them
现在不是收了
frequently.
钱
Why
收
did the
钱不给
spirits
你
come
走，
after the
无
girl?
论是
Because
上
her
上
grandpa
天还
was
是入地，
paid for
都
the
有
soul
个去把他
salvation
解决了
service.
送走才可以
Yet
呀。
he couldn't
你收
guide
不
these
走他还
spirits
是
into
打
heaven
到
nor
了，
hell.
也就
Since he
法
couldn't
不行，
liberate these
对
spirits,
不对？
his family was
所以这个道
impacted
理
by
在这
these
懂啊，
spirits.
所
Now
以
you
我们呢
understand.
要多积
So we
功德，
have to accumulate
啊，
more
还
merits
要
and
让自己的
virtues
身体能
and
量
make
充
our
沛。
body full of
走
energy.
八卦这些见证非常神奇，
These
但
Energy
是
Bagua
不够
testimonials
叫
are
绝对圆满。
miraculous,
不
but
绝
it
对
is
圆满的
not
原因是，
absolutely perfect.
如果
It
是
is
你前世
incomplete.
欠人家，
What if it was a
对不
debt
对？
from your
比如
past
说你身体
life?
很旺盛了，可是
Although
该
you
干
have
还得
good
干。
health, you might still get a
比如生
divorce
意里
when
头
the
该
time
让你赔
comes.
钱的时候，你还得赔钱。
Say that
可是你身体还
when
得
it's
付
meant
钱。
for you to lose
因
money
为
in
它
your
有这样的
business,
苦和
you
业，
would lose
可之
money
前这个部分是
despite
带
your
的，
good health.
而仅仅
Why are
修
there
八卦
such
还是
sufferings and karmic consequences?
不足以
It
弥
came
补
from
这
your
个功
past
德和
life.
业力的这个
Practicing
这个缺
Energy
失。
Bagua is not enough to replenish the deficiency
对
of your merits and
对
kind karmas.
对，
It's
对，
not enough
就
to
是
relieve
八
the
卦呢，它
grudges
能
from the
解决
past.
相当大的一
Energy
部分
Bagua can
对
solve
身
many
体能
issues
量与
related
身
to
体
your
的
health and
但是
energy,
的
but
根
it is
本
not
的
the
业果
solution to
还
the
是不能
fundamental
解。
karmic
所以就是
causes.
小时候我在
When I
修了几
was
年八卦
young,
之后，我
I
就
practiced
是
Energy
在修
Bagua
的比
for
较
a
少，
few
但是我
years.
主修佛法，
Then
主
I
修禅
focused focus on Buddha Dharma and meditation,
把它有点放下的原因是说，
because Energy Bagua cannot solve these issues fundamentally. So I studied Buddha Dharma in depth and practice less Energy Bagua. But I trust
我相信
there will be better and bigger effects from Energy Bagua.
是为了全面的更好，
We need
我们还要
merits
有那份
and virtues to make our life better and more complete, make our heart more compassionate and kinder.
像刚才这位小姑
Just
娘
now,
分
we
享
heard Miss Xung's sharing.
就是她走八卦，她
When
能
she
上
gained
来
more energy after walking Energy Bagua, evil energies are evicted.
嗯，
It might not be able to expel evil energies for everyone. It really depends on the karma between you and that spirit.
有些伤害。
If that karma has not been resolved, it might not leave you, or it might return at any time. So we have to resolve the grudge. Say that you killed a being. This being's spirit will hold a grudge against you. Working Energy Bagua for a few days cannot prevent the spirit from disturbing you. Master, in the previous live streams, we read many online friends' sharings. Many people wrote to Master for help because they had dreams of their ancestors or evil spirits coming for them. They dreamed of what happened to their ancestors, and they asked for Master's help. So you should understand now. In fact, Energy Bagua can solve many issues. However, it cannot solve all problems. Many sufferings and bad fortunes are not a simple energy issue. When we practice Energy Bagua, the energy benefits our body and mind. But good fortune, like wealth, cannot be gained through the practice of Energy Bagua. The Energy Bagua basics that you have learned are not enough to change your fate completely. It only changes fate partially. It will be great if you can understand this. If you have already benefited from Energy Bagua and you want to be even better, you should help other people, liberate them from sufferings, and help them attain happiness. You will accumulate merits and virtues, the provisions for enlightenment. Then we will be better and more complete. Yes, we learned it. We need merits and virtues to resolve grudges from past lives too. Master, I have a question. If I already know that I don't have enough energy, if I'm weak, I should start working Energy Bagua right away. But in my everyday life, I still want to have energy or Master's blessings to protect me. Is there something that I can wear for protection? What is suitable for people who have this type of inclination to bad energies? What is suitable for them? In general, people who are more likely to be disturbed by evil energies are those who have a karmic debt or those who have poor health. For example, in the first year of this pandemic, there was a young boy in the United States. He didn't believe in anything. He thought that this virus came from China and would not affect him. A Caucasian, he licked high-touch surfaces like handrails, elevator buttons. He wanted to see if he would be infected. And he was. He was infected after a month. Vaccines weren't available back then, and he died in the end. The point is, the spirit might not have any karmic bond with you, but if you deliberately seek it out, it will affect you. If you wear or carry items with high energy, maybe the evil energy will stay away from you. It won't come near you. Saying that evil energy has a karmic bond with you, it might look at you from afar, but it cannot come near you, because there are energy shields protecting you from it. For example, a military general in the ancient times had killed many people. He had many enemies. The general wore armor that no swords can penetrate, and even his face was covered. Then he couldn't be harmed by swords. He couldn't be harmed by swords, knives, or arrows on the battlefield. So it protects you. It's not a specific type of item that protects you. Usually, you can wear these protection ornaments. It also depends on how powerful the master who blessed the protection ornament is. Recently, I handmade some auspicious divine beads. I bless them against a goo curse. It's also called the goo poison. Let me tell you about the goo poison. The name is scary. It's rare, but some people can be poisoned or cursed by goo. In the Chinese language, in the Chinese language, there's a slang, befogging the mind. This slang actually came from the goo sorcery. Sorcerers will use poisonous animals to create the goo poison, such as poison frogs, scorpions, centipedes, poison spiders, poison lizards. Do you know more of these poison animals? Poison toads. Poisonous toad is a type of poison frogs. Some poison toads can even kill and eat snakes. They also use poisonous snakes too. These sorcerers have different methods. In general, they will put the poisonous animals in a sealed container and starve them. Then the sorcerer will do rituals and communicate with specific spirits. And after 7 days, these animals are starving and they will start fighting and eating each other. In the end, only one poisonous animal will remain. This remaining animal has killed the others and absorbed their poison, so it has become the most poisonous. And during this time, the sorcerer is performing rituals during the entire process. And the poisonous animal that is remained is called the gu. The sorcerer will use their method to control the gu. They don't simply take the gu animal and place it in the victim's food or bedding. The sorcerers will conduct rituals. It's like the spirit of the gu went over to the victim. If the sorcerer is truly capable, the victim will be affected however the sorcerer wish. For example, the victim could go crazy for 7 days and then dies. The victim could be driving and lose control of the car. The victim might drive into a river or hit a pedestrian. The victim would end up according to the sorcerer's plan. The victim could also kill other people and then take their own life. 20 years ago, there was an Indonesian person who came for my help. There were 13 people in his family, and he was the only one remaining. His family members all died in disasters and accidents within 3 years. His enemy wanted his assets. He had land and made a lot of money from rental fees. His enemy took these people's lives with a goo curse, and then he came for my help. He is still alive now. I told him to let go of his wealth. His enemy was powerful. It's good enough that he can stay alive. That happened in 1994. He is alive now, but 12 people from his family died in disasters. I solved it for him easily. Very easy. I tied pieces of red string on his neck and wrists. That's enough. Simple. My instinct told me that it's all I needed to do. He asked me whether he would be safe. I said yes. He contacts me every year and tells me that he is still around.
我还在呢。对，我现在做。
He told me that he is taking care of elders in senior homes.
对，就是这样。我说你做的越多，
I told
福德
him
越大。
that the more good deeds he does, the more merits and virtues he will have, the longer his life will be. So people could be devastated by the goo poison or the goo curse. However, at the very beginning, it's the people who suffer indignity who use the goo poison. It was invented by people who were bullied, people who were weak. For example, in an ancient patrilineal society, a husband might leave his wife or have many mistresses. The wife might be very angry.
打又打不过他怎么办呢？用阴招。
Many would pay the sorcerer to teach their husband a lesson.
他花钱请巫师帮我说，修
The
理我的
sorcerer might ask the wife,
就这个目的。那巫师说把他弄成什么样？
"What result do you want?" Some evil wives might say, "Kill him."
那轻一点的
The others might say, "Make him suffer from a headache for 5 days."
那么还有一种
There's
这个
another
死
type
亡
of
蛊
goo.
还有一种蛊叫情蛊，
It's a love spell.
情蛊
女人最喜欢。
Women will favor this type of love
我
goo.
现在看上
For
贾宝玉
example, you like a man,
啊，那贾宝玉跟前女的太
but
多
there are many other
你
women
告诉我
around
你
him.
看我整天胃痛胃酸的，那是我不看
If you
你
want him to
哎
fall in love
我
with
我要让
you,
他能爱上我，那怎么办？要情蛊。
what should you do? You can use a love goo. Just pay for it.
有方法我就不用教了。
I
再见
sh-
啊
I shouldn't
你都那么
teach
早结婚
I shouldn't need to teach the audience
哎
here how
有
to do it, right?
情蛊
You're already
情
married.
蛊其实不是伤害。
Love goo is used when you want someone to fall in love with you.
那到底
Is
有
it
没有效果呢
effective?
我们之前讲
We've
过
told a
相关
story about it before.
啊，就是我做了
For
法的时候
example,
有一个东西
An
我们假
item
设有
has
一个
been
东西我做了
enchanted
法了
in a
说了法之
ritual.
后说几点钟，比如说
The
你
man you
喜欢
like
那个男
comes
人
out every
早
day
晨6点钟出来走
at
早
6 a.m.
吧
to walk Energy
又
Bagua.
没别人路过嘛，
He is
就
the
是
only
男人路
one
过
that is on the
你看出
road
来
at that
了
time. When you
我说
see
你
him
放着
coming, you
放
can
这个
put
路
the
上对着
enchanted
他
item
按
on
照
the
律师的
road
要求
pointing at the
对
man.
着他，他只要通过
When the man
放着这个
passes
东西
by
的
the
这个
enchanted
路上路
item,
过去就像有个超
the
声波
item will sense
就
the
感觉
man
到他
and
路过了
enchant
就
him.
可以了，他就中招了。之后下次你
The
到他
next
跟前
time
的
the
时候
man
这个男的
sees
直勾勾
you,
地看着你
he will fall in
这
love
怎么
with
办
you.
你怎么这么
He
美
will think you're beautiful.
他会觉得你就长得像
So
一头
if you
猪他觉得
use a
你怎么这么
goo,
美啊所以
he
下
will
午的
think
不
you're
用减肥
beautiful.
好吧
There's no need to lose
后
weight.
来精彩的就在后来，师傅。
But what
结果呢？
happened next, Master?
结果那天呢
However,
那个
on
男
that
的没出来
day,
先来一只大公
The
猪
man didn't come. A pig passed by before by the
那个
enchanted
猪啊
item
你说
before
这
the
个东西
man
有没有
did.
作用结果那个
Then
猪追着他不
The
放
pig started to follow after the woman
他走到
wherever
哪
she
那个猪跟
went.
着哪
真的是这样。
我说的事儿还是现在的事儿
This
他拍张照
happened
片儿给
in
我
the
你看这
modern
个猪
times.
走哪菜市场
She
看
has
见那个
sent
猪
me
就
a
跟着
photo showing the pig following her everywhere.
我说这个蛊毒的话
This goo
你这个
curse
超
is
级
even
控制
better
你
than
GPS
a
都厉害
GPS.
超厉害。
啊想不想试一
Do you want to try it?
下都结婚那么久
No need. You're already married for such a long
做
time.
阿嬷了
Yes, I'm already a grandmother. Don't try it even if you're a young woman.
你想如果
Have a
跟一个
normal
普通的
romantic
人结了
relationship. What
那
if
男的
someone
立刻
broke
态
the
度就好
spell?
人了对不对
The man would
婚都
leave
不
you
用这么好
immediately, even without a
他觉得
divorce.
自己
He
是
would
他
wake
下
up
一
from
个
the curse and see you as a stranger.
真的，我觉得我们就根本就不认识的两个人，就有这样的感觉啊。
He will
所
feel
以这
that
个
you guys are
蛊
strangers.
惑人心这个概念
This
是
is
最
where
好
the slang about goo came from. Goo befogging the mind.
很多受气的人，或者是我
So
太贫
people
穷
who
我要
are weak and poor wanted to gain
你看在我们我
wealth.
长大的地方，
I grew up on the Chiayi
还有一
Tibetan
种叫猫
plateau.
蛊
There's a special type of goo.
是我把它叫猫蛊
I call it the
就是
cat
叫
goo
猫邪灵。
because it utilizes
真有
the
这种
spirit of cats.
哎，他找这个巫
The
师做法
sorcerer
做办法
uses
这
a
个不是
cat
佛教
in
哈
rituals and
这个
enchantments.
就
This
是
is
地
not
方的一种
Buddhism.
小教派
This is a very
也没有
localized
太正统
practice.
的大面积的
Only the
传播
local
只是这个
sorcerers
附近的人
know
有
how
些
to
去
use
做
it.
到底怎么传来不知
How
道
did this practice
他
arise?
弄这
No
种
one
猫蛊的
knows.
这个做
They
法其
use
实
a
让自己
cat
富
goo
裕
to gain wealth.
对不对？说他们
Some
这
people
样
have
子发
money,
财了吃那么好
but some don't have money no matter how hard they work.
我努力半天总有天灾，我就不能富裕，对不对？
Why do they use a cat goo? A cat can wander on the streets freely. The sorcerer will ask you to buy a cat. Then the sorcerer will enchant the cat and make the cat steal the wealth, the energy of wealth from another family. Then your family will have a lot of money for no reason. But in the end, you have to pay for all these goo. People who hire the sorcerer to conjure the goo will die in horrific deaths. You will die with your eyeballs sticking out. Blood-colored blood will come out from your eyes and nose. The sorcerer who conjured the goo, they did it for money. They will also suffer a violent death. They will not have a good end. You know the ritual, and you abuse it to harm other people for money. This is a wrongdoing. All the deities will punish you. Not to speak of Buddha's punishments. So if you know these methods, even if you are full of resentment, don't bear more grudges. Don't add fuel to fire. Be forgiving and compassionate. Think this way: what I went through is fate because I owed him a debt. If you have this mindset, it can be resolved. All the grudges will disappear. Don't be hatred and stab people in their back. Harming others is harming yourself. These methods are effective starting at the moment they're used. If the sorcerer conjuring goo is really capable, it is effective. But don't do these bad things. First, don't have the mind to harm other people. No matter how angry you are, don't hurt others. A Buddhist knows that I deserve to suffer because I owe him in the past. It is a liberating mindset. Don't have the mindset of retaliation. Retaliation always ends up in harm. Master, I want to introduce another student from Chiayi to you. Shall we hear his story? Let's invite Xiao Xianyu. Please take a seat. Hello, Master. Master, I have to translate to everyone. He speaks a Southern Min dialect. Hello, everyone. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival. I am from Chiayi City. My name is Xiao Xianyu. I'm 72 years old. I had a gravel factory and I drove a dump truck too. I'm already retired. In 2021, my wife took me to walk Energy Bagua with her. Before I started walking Energy Bagua, I was diagnosed with Hepatitis C when I was 42 years old. I was diagnosed with Hepatitis C in my village. The doctor diagnosed me with Hepatitis C and said I must have interferon injections as a treatment. So I had the interferon injection for a year, and upon the checkup again, everything was normal then.
他连续好几年去检查，
And for several years, he went back for checkups, and everything was normal.
正常以后就没再去了。
And since then, since several years was normal, so he didn't go back to have the treatment, and he stopped for over 20 years. And when he was 68 years old, he went for another medical checkup,
医生说我的肝
and
有两
the doctor said that there are 2 black spots, dark spots on his liver, and it was 2 centimeters big. The doctor said that it must be surgically removed.
人家跟他说这个医生
People told him that the doctor is not good and introduced him to have to another doctor.
介绍他去台南，
They introduced him to a surgeon in Tainan City.
哦，台南这个医生他还靠关系，
He had to pull some strings to see this surgeon in Tainan.
哦，看了以后，医
And
生说好，我排时间帮你切，
Then the doctor scheduled him for a surgery.
切了也切除以后
After the
没办法
surgery,
工作全身无力
he couldn't work because he was weak and tired.
后来就来老婆压着
And
你
then
来
his wife took him to walk Energy Bagua together.
我全身都毛病，
I have a lot of health issues,
高血压、
high blood pressure, diabetes,
飞蚊症、
floaters,
膝盖、
knee pain.
还有打玻尿酸。
I even had a hyaluronic acid
背
injection.
很肿
I have
没办
swelling
法
foot,
没办法穿鞋子
swelling
只能穿
feet.
夹脚
I
拖
cannot wear shoes. I have to wear slippers.
毛病很多嗯嗯，第一次发现糖尿病。是
How
怎么
did
样
he find out
是我
he
开
had
着车子
diabetes?
停路边
My dump truck was waiting to be loaded on the roadside.
他就在路
Then
边就撒尿，
I went to
那
pee,
就发现哎，怎
and
么
then
这个
I
尿
saw
旁边
there were a lot of ants around my urine.
这个线大家要注意听哈。
啊，
Listen carefully.
后来就去医院检查，
Then I went for a checkup, and the doctor told me I had high blood pressure and
大
diabetes.
家想知道初步测试。
So if you want to know whether you have diabetes, look at your urine.
医生就开药给他吃。
Then the doctor gave him
刚
medications,
开始就不太想，
but he didn't want to take the pills.
有一餐没一餐。
So he took the pills on and off.
哦，他的血压要不正常，
Once
血糖飙到
After
然后
a
血糖
meal, his blood sugar level reached 400 milligram per deciliter.
好，巴库，好，他就是这个药没吃了，他开卡车倒车。
And because he didn't took his medicine when he was backing up his dump truck,
哦，他是因为当时那个血糖
and
很高嘛
because
头很
he
晕
had
倒
high
车
blood sugar and he was dizzy, the dump truck rolled over.
翻车的时候，
When the truck rolled over, both he and his wife are
翻车以
in the
后
truck.
啊，他们还好都没有
And
死掉。
he said like it's lucky that they didn't die.
车子就修一修啊，前
And then he repaired the truck, and then they got over with it.
还有以前那个眼前啊
He also
很多
had
人飞来飞去
floaters. He had seen a lot of dark specks, like a swarm of mosquitoes.
说他开始走八卦哈，
But after working Energy Bagua for about a
大
year,
群都不见，
the swarm of mosquitoes disappeared.
那损失不小啊。
You lost all the mosquitoes.
说他之前这个膝关节不是都要打玻尿酸吗？
He also had hyaluronic acid injection on the knees because of the knee pain.
玻尿酸不是都弄得脸？
Don't people have hyaluronic acid injection on their face for cosmetic purposes?
就是治疗疼痛。
He had it on his pain to ease pain.
就走了八卦。
After walking Energy Bagua, he didn't need hyaluronic acid injections anymore because he doesn't have knee pain.
你说脚背肿得很大，那肿多大？
His feet was swollen
或者
like a raisin bread,
大象脚。
哎，对对对
like
所以
an elephant's
哎呀你脚背
feet.
怎么肿那么高？
The Energy Bagua practice point leader asked him why his feet was swollen.
就是连他开这个沙
Even when he stopped at a gas station to fill up gas, the attendant would
肿那么大，
notice how swollen his feet are.
你本来安怎袂流汗，你要小心了解。而晚上睡觉会盗汗，
Also, he has night sweats,
嘿
and his pajamas would be soaked.
就是白天他开车
During the day, he drives a dump truck,
也不流
and he wouldn't even sweat without aircon.
太太跟他一起去
When
工
his
作
when his wife is on the dump truck with him, he always complained and couldn't bear the heat.
不觉得
But he didn't feel hot, so he didn't turn on the AC, and he was not sweating.
就走八卦3个月后，
And after walking Energy Bagua for 3 months, it started to change.
3个
He
月
didn't sweat at night, and he can sweat normally during the day.
走3个月八卦后，
So
白天正常流汗，
after walking Energy Bagua for 3 months, he started to sweat normally during the day and slowly stopped sweating at night. And now everything's normal.
很棒。
晚上都睡不着。
哦，晚上
He
睡觉啊。
对
also had insomnia.
外面的鸟叫声，
He can hear all the bird chirps outside.
在我会讲，来你讲。只有晚上小偷来偷他车子的那个
There was a
电池
thief
也被他逮到
who came at night to steal his car battery, and he even caught the thief.
走八卦3个月
After
后
walking Energy Bagua for 3 months, he can sleep. He had great sleeping quality.
就3个月后就从2-3个小时
And so after walking Energy Bagua for 3 months, he started to sleep more from 2 to 3 hours to 5 to 6 hours. And now he can sleep normally.
这个我就不翻译了啊。我说他
He said that last night he was too excited that he can meet Master today, so he couldn't sleep last night.
对特
This is a very special situation.
到了晚上9点多
When it's 9 p.m. at night, no matter how interesting TV is, he has to go to bed.
是最健康的。
And that is very healthy.
他这个糖尿病问题走八卦
His
3个月以后
diabetes,
回
after walking Energy Bagua for 3 months, he went back for a medical checkup with the doctor, and the doctor complimented how good he kept his blood sugar is. And
就是说
And
3个月后就
he
回诊
told the doctor. So the doctor was very happy to see his blood sugar numbers.
所以他心里就想
And he thought to himself, I walked Energy Bagua.
原来那个糖化血色素8.多，现在
And
降到
his blood,
哦，
he had a index number that was over 8, and now it's reduced to normal.
他现在哈就是走八卦到现在，他的
He's been working Energy Bagua until now, and his blood sugar level is now reduced to 120, so it's reduced from 400 to 120, and it's normal.
我看吼，切了后，3个月拢过检查一届，已经即摆就2年啊，每一届3个月检查一届，拢是正常，拢正常。
他就是因为肝切除
Because because of his liver surgery, he came to he has to go back for medical checkups every 3 months, and since the surgery and working Energy Bagua, his liver indexes are in the normal range for the past 2 years. So he had many health issues. There's floaters, the swarm of mosquitoes. He has blood sugar, high blood sugar. He has liver issues. He had insomnia. His sleeping is normal now. He had night sweats, knee pain, and also swollen feet. So that's more than 5 health issues, and they all got well. Thank you, Master, for giving me my health back. It's great. You are very fortunate. He says, I have to thank Master again. Your health is a testimonial of Energy Bagua's effects. He is retired and growing vegetables in his garden. Because he's growing vegetables in the garden, when he works in the garden, he can sweat normally. Before, he didn't sweat during the day at all. And he's very grateful to Master. Everything's great now, and he is in great health. Master wants to give him a job. Why don't you start an Energy Bagua practice point? Received, I will. He already have a wish to start the Energy Bagua point. You are very capable. He also have a good wife. Your wife can help you. The Buddhas and Bodhisattvas prolonged your life for a reason. If you pass away early, it's a loss to all the Taiwanese people because you are very humorous. It's great. I have a nickname. My nickname is 乳哥.
就是那个玉哥啦，
玉哥.
玉哥。
哦，玉哥哈。
台湾话叫乳哥。
乳哥。
And in the Minnan dialect, it's 乳哥.
那个乳哥其实还有一个谐音，就是。
This is his nickname is interesting because there is also a pun. And if you need help, find 乳哥. So congratulations. There's a gift for you. Master, his wife is here too. Tell me, where is his wife?
白头发那个。
白头发那个。来，这2颗哈。
So there are 2 auspicious divine bees for you, and a bag of black tea that I connoisseured. And there are 2 1,000-day Energy Bagua pins.
好，感谢感谢哈。
Thank you, Master. Thank
你
you.
太太跑着来了。
His wife ran up the
可以过来
stage.
可以过来了。
Come closer.
哎，来上来给大家打个招呼啊！
Come up and say hello to everyone.
祝贺祝贺哈！ 我
Congratulations.
相信您和先生都是
I
受益的，
trust that
对不对？
both you and your husband
很好啊，
have
先生
benefited.
很有意思，
Your husband has great humor.
所以以后就是说你们多帮人。
So in the future, help
将
more
来开个
people.
八卦点啊
Start
哎，
organize an Energy
不要
Bagua
自己
practice
再卖
point.
沙子呀，还有
Don't
种菜啊
sell
这些
gravel or grow
不要出钱
vegetables.
财，而
Don't
是
pursue
图呢
money.
自己健康。
Pursue
好，让
health
别人也
for
会健康，
yourself
好不好？
and for other people.
好的，谢谢谢谢。
Thank you, Master, for your blessing.
好，感恩感恩，
Thank you.
真好哈。
师傅，我今天就是感觉到我们
Master,
台湾的这几位见证人，他们的一个
The students that we heard from in Taiwan, they have various illnesses, but they all had very good results, very quick
而且我还特别
and
喜欢今天分享的
great,
这些事情
excellent results. And I really love these people who have shared. They have great humor and they are very real
真有趣，
对对对，真有趣。
and they're also very funny.
所以
好，
今天也是中秋佳节啊。
Master,
我想
today is
谢谢
Mid-Autumn
给我
Festival
们这些
too.
今天
I
来分
want
享的
to
师兄师姐们一个
ask,
荣誉和机会
Can
让
we
他们可以
Can you give us the opportunity and honor to take a photo
好，
with everyone,
好，
with
好
all everyone who
来
shared?
来咱们安排一下。
来下来
Let's
来
invite
合个影
everyone who
来
has shared to come up the stage. It's our honor to take a, and this is a very auspicious occasion.
他们都是来自
Master, many of the students here are from the Chiayi Center,
嘉义的见证的师兄姐很多位，受益特别好。
and many people who shared are from the Chiayi Center. They have many
就可见在我们嘉义的话，
benefits.
在禅堂的
And
这
so
个
in the
管
Chiayi
理
Bodhi Meditation
引导
Center,
哈还有这些安排下，我们各个八卦点
it's
都是
very well
活
managed,
活地
and
在
the Energy
布展
Bagua
在教育
points
大家
are
教育教大家
growing
怎么好让
prosperously
那么
too.
多嘉义
There
人
are
受
many
益
people benefiting at these Energy Bagua points.
这么多人受益，我很感
There
动。
are so many people who
所以呢今天
benefited,
呢我要给嘉义
and
禅
I'm
堂给
touched.
个大奖。
So I want to give a gift to the Chiayi Bodhi Meditation Center.
这个大奖是非常的非常的
And
厉害的
this
大
is
奖。
a
来
great
嘉义禅堂负责人
gift.
请上来。
来，
Let's invite the manager of the Chiayi Bodhi Meditation Center up the stage.
来挪过来，
Okay, bring it over.
这个
This,
这是我收藏多年的，可能是到
I
到
have
元代或者宋代
revered this fast for many
那个时期了，
years. This was,
的一个
this is from the
大宝
Yuan
罐
or Ming Dynasty. This is a large treasure vase. This is my gift and encouragement to the Chiayi Bodhi
还
Meditation
挺沉
Center.
的。好， 起来，快起来，
Please
起来
get up.
站好哈。
Please get up. Be careful. Oh, correction. The vase is from the Song or Yuan dynasty.
这也是师傅给我们嘉义禅堂送来了最大的一个聚宝
This
盆
is
呐
a very large
就像
treasure
在
vase
古
for
代
the
哈
Chiayi
就画
Center.
了上头画着鱼
In
啊有
the
1000年之久了哈。
It
对
was made
像
in
那
the
个
ancient
嘉义
times,
禅堂
almost
的
a
所有
thousand
的
years
朋友
ago,
们啊
and
都
there
能够
are
如鱼得水，
there
让
are
生活更幸福。
fishes painted on the treasure vase. May you
还
have
有
a
家
happy
家
life.
都富贵。
May every family be wealthy.
好开心啊！我们也是沾了嘉义
We're
龙舟
so
的光
happy.
哈其实今天到场呢，
And
我们看到其实只有200多位，
There
真
are
的是
only
精挑细选
200
是
attendants
很有限哈
today
但是我看到
because
每一位我们都是
the
八卦的受益者
seats
让我们来看看
are
我们都是
seats
受益
available
者
are
什么好不
limited,
好
and everyone has benefited. Show me your
睡眠
benefits.
改善，骨质疏松好了，
Better
不戴耳
sleep.
鸣
筋膜好了。
还有不怕黑暗
No
的
more tinnitus, not afraid of dark anymore.
妈妈手好了，
Wrist inflammation is gone. Frozen shoulder is gone. Jogger's heel is gone.
还
No
有
more
不去泡脚
cramps.
房太好了，
对，
The soak
不再盗汗了。
哎，
and no more night sweats.
对，
Menopause issues changed. 40 years of tinnitus is
还
gone,
有水牛肩不见了，
and
还有心
shoulder
律不整好
problem is better,
哦
and there's no more palpitations,
哦，
no more
多种多
rain
样的哈
in ears,
大
better
家
sleep.
哈
感恩师
There are
傅
so many different benefits. Congratulations, everyone.
感恩师傅，
对，
师傅
Thank you,
和大家
Master.
一样的开心呢
I am
师傅非常
even
感恩
happier
你
for
啊
you.
慈悲地
Master, I'm very
传授八卦
grateful
内功
for
让我们
your
走着走着
teaching of
变健
Energy
康，走着
Bagua
走着变
so
快
that
乐
we can
又得
walk
到幸福
to
和
good
美
health
好
and happiness
家庭生活
and
啊
have
真
a
的非常
happy
非常
and
感恩
harmonious
我们
family. We're very grateful
在地的
that
同
everyone
修们
that's here,
我们是不是真的非常幸福而感
and
恩？
we happy and
让
we
我们用
grateful.
我们最朴实
Let's
真
use
诚的
our
心来感恩
um,
师傅，
sincere heart
感
to
恩师
thank
傅
Master.
感恩师傅，
Thank you, Master.
感恩师傅。
Thank you, Master.
好，好的好的，谢谢大家。谢
Thank
谢
you, everyone.
谢谢谢谢，感恩感恩，
Thank you.
谢谢大家，谢谢大家。
Thank you, everyone.
好，谢谢谢谢，好的，好，谢谢谢谢谢谢，谢谢大家，谢谢大家。
天哪！
这里
师傅，这个热忱的呼声啊！这个只是
Master,
我们
there
今
are
天特别
so
有幸
many
的能够到
warmth.
现场的这些
And
台
it's
湾的
only
我们
the
的
people
网
who
友们哈
have
台湾的网
the
友们台湾的
opportunity
同
to
学们我们网络上
to
的网
come
友
to
们多么
our
期盼
live
还能够
stream
跟师傅
set
在一起
in
享受
Taiwan,
这样
and there are
的时
more
光哈
people
能够
joining
我
us
想因为
online.
现在我们很多的八卦点都开始走八卦了
Many Energy
建议
Bagua
很多新人来
points
可能他们对
have
八卦的了
reopened
解刚刚
after
开始
the
所以也
pandemic,
会有一些问
and
题，对不
some
对
people
啊所以
have
他们
there
也
are
想
some
用
new
这
people
个直
learning
播的
Energy
节目的方
Bagua,
式能够来请
and
教师傅这
they
些
want
啊
to
关于走八卦
there are
问
many
题希望师
questions
傅能够
from
给
them
他们
about
拿个指导
Energy Bagua. Master, can you answer them
我呢
these
正好是
questions
原计
in
划
live
原计
streams?
划是说
Originally,
想
my
明天呢
plan
我们同一时间
is
我们
to
在地的
um,
我们的学习
to have
跟
a
教授
training
八卦的这
session
些
with
老
our
师级的
Energy
领袖们
Bagua teachers
来这样回答或是辅导
to
一些
answer
相
and
关
to
八卦
answer
之类的
their
问题
questions about
那
Energy Bagua
你的意思
practice.
是网友也想加入
So our online
对
friends
如果
wants to
如果是
join
师
too.
傅辅导老师的话，那我
So
们全
if Master
全
is
球各
training
地
the
还有很多
teachers,
的
the
八卦老师都是
instructors,
有机会
there
学
are
习
more
嘛
instructors
能不
around the
能有这个
world.
机会啊
Can they
哦
all join
我们
and
开设
learn?
上是有一定的难度
Master says there are some challenge for our filming team. It might not be, it might be imperfect, but I welcome everyone to join me. So tomorrow is an even better chance. So Master will train our Energy Bagua instructors on how to on their questions, but all the Energy Bagua enthusiasts around the world can also join. Thank you, Master. It's a great opportunity. Tomorrow, anyone, our online friends, if you want to join to learn, let's call this live session Energy Bagua Q&A. Energy Bagua Q&A. And so tomorrow we will have the live stream at the same time. Tomorrow is Asia Taipei time. It is Sunday, September 11th at 10 a.m. And in North America, Vancouver time, it is Saturday, September 10th at 7 p.m. Thank you, Master. I want to thank all our friends around the world. I wish everyone good health, happiness, harmonious and auspicious family. Wish fulfillment. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time.
小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇。我智慧了，我宽容了，我慈悲了，我自在了。因为有了你，生命变得更坚定，不忧忧无虑。因为有了你，日子不再有哭泣，不再有恐惧。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇。我智慧了，我宽容了，我慈悲了，我自在了。因为有了你。 生命的真理，救星的意义。因为有了你，日子犹如彩虹般，彩虹般美丽。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了，我快乐了，我美丽了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与您相遇。小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇。